then I'll do Victoria. All right. Okay, so. All right, so this is going to be for Jessa. So Jessa, what I'm seeing as far as your reading is that there seems to be an opportunity that's coming into your life that is going to make you happy. I do feel like you're also going to feel like the ball's in your court, or you're going to feel like you have an upper hand, an opportunity that is also coming your way as well. There also seems to be a decision that you are refusing to make. So mainly the signs that are coming out around you are Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting all the signs actually, but there also seems to be like there's some. I guess it's more so blockages. This can be verbal blockage, not verbally, but there can be some sort of, as far as communication, there can be some sort of blockages between you and someone. I also feel like there seems to be you feeling very conflicted or not really sure or confused about some sort of decision that is going to come up. Now, I do feel like this may involve your finances, but it also may involve someone as well. There also seems to be some sort of power struggles that are happening in your life as well. And I do feel like, again, there seems to be a lot of confusion going on. You need to know about your finances. I got you, Victoria. So there seems to be a lot of confusion going on with you. And I do also feel that there may be possibly blockages as far as your finances coming in as well. And you're trying to figure out why there is some sort of blockages as far as your finances. Now, this can be because you are stuck in your ways. You are refusing to listen to either some sort of advice or some sort of opinions that people are maybe possibly giving you. I do also feel like there is going to be an earth sign that you're going to be hearing from. Now, this earth sign may be possibly trying to get a reaction out of you or reaching out to you multiple times. There also seems to be some sort of struggles with you and this earth sign on getting on the right path or getting on the same page. So I do feel like, again, there seems to be some sort of like you refusing or trying to block someone. Now, you may literally have somebody blocked, like you don't want to hear from them or you're not really wanting to them to know what you're thinking or feeling. So there seems to be some sort of blockages with that. But I also feel that there seems to be some sort of blockages when it comes to you listening. So again, it might be just you being very stuck or stagnant or very comfortable in your decisions or very comfortable in the way that you are currently, the current state that you are in right now. But I feel the universe is going to come in and try to rock something in your life. And I do feel like the universe is going to possibly try to get you out of your comfort zone. So be mindful of that. Like if you are very stagnant or comfortable, the universe may be possibly coming in to kind of disturb that for whatever reason. So this is what I'm getting for you, Jessa. All right, let me get on the. All right, I'm gonna do you next, Victoria. I just want to make sure I know what happened. That might be it. Okay, that might be why. Okay. All right, yo. I'm gonna do Victoria next. All right. I'm going to do Victoria. So, Victoria, let me do you. You want to know about your finances. All right, Victoria. Hi, boo. Hi. Let's see. So this is going to be for Victoria. Ooh. So Victoria, there seems to be like some sort of transformation that's coming up for you. There's also going to be some sort of ending. So if there seems to be some sort of financial blockages right now, that is not going to be permanent. That's going to be temporary. So it is kind of saying for you to kind of just go with the flow of things, even though you probably don't want to hear that. It's just saying to go with the flow of things. All right, let's do Victoria. All right, Victoria. Finances. The line's not that long today. Usually it's a bit of people, but it's not that long today. So, Victoria. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you, Victoria. First and foremost, as far as your finances, you might be hiding your finances. So I don't know if this is like you not wanting people to know how much money you're making, or you don't want people to know how much. It could be how much you're making, but it could be like maybe your earnings, or it could be like you don't want people to know your wages. There's something about you like being very secretive about your finances and not really wanting people to know about your finances. There also seems to be that there's like you possibly stashing some sort of money away, or trying to kind of put money away or set some sort of money aside. I do feel like your finances are going to be growing. So I do feel like if there is some sort of blockages with your communication, it could be communication too, but if there seems to be some sort of blockages with your finances, that's not permanent. It's temporary. Because I do feel like there's going to be some sort of progression, or there's going to be like you going to be propelling as far as your finances. Now, I do feel like you are in some sort of deep thought and some sort of meditation. You may be trying to kind of meditate or trying to manifest some sort of money into your life as well. It doesn't mean like lighting candles, but it could be like speaking out loud and wanting things to kind of happen or come into fruition for you. So I do feel like this is like you verbally saying some sort of affirmations out loud, or this may be possibly like you manifesting or dreaming or wishing or praying for some sort of financial stability. And I do feel like that's going to come in. Now there is going to be some sort of like group project or some sort of collaboration that you're going to be doing. Now this can be with your coworkers, or this can be like with your boss. There just seems to be some sort of collaboration that's going to be coming up that is also going to be introduced to you. It is available to you if you want it, but it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to take on this particular project. It could be like a group project, or like a group effort, or group decision, as far as your work or your I guess creative space. Something about creative space and like having some sort of assistance. So I do feel like there's going to be some sort of assistance, or there's going to be some sort of aid that's also going to be coming in for you financially. There also seems to, I know you don't want to know about love, but love is coming up for you as well. But there seems to be some sort of reconciliation that's going to be coming up for you. It may be someone from your past, or someone that you were previously romantically involved with, or someone that you have some sort of history with. I do feel like you need to be careful with this person, because I do feel like this person is a liar, or this is someone who is very deceptive, or this is someone who likes to omit some sort of information, or they don't really like to tell all of the truth. So I do feel like someone may be possibly trying to hide things from you, or not really wanting to tell you the truth, because the truth may possibly hurt you, or the truth may be possibly something that you don't want to hear. So just be careful with that. And I do feel like this is going to be something that comes out of the blue. Like, you're not going to know when this happens. This is someone that is just going to be coming out, and you're just like, where the hell did you come from? Like, it's just going to be very unexpected. Now, it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because there's a lot of water around you, but it can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Any promotion at work. Victoria, what I'm seeing is a group effort, group project. So there is something about like a collaboration. Like your boss may ask you to kind of work with some sort of team, or ask you to work with collectively with something. I'm just seeing some sort of group effort. But I do feel like the money is going to be coming in. Like, don't worry. Like, you always ask me about love, and I always tell you. You always ask me about money, and I always tell you like money is going to be fine. Like, don't worry too much about your money, because money is going to be fine. It seems stagnant right now, but it's something about like you're being prepared for something, or you're being prepared for something that you may have asked for. If it's not happening now, it's mainly because the universe doesn't feel like you're ready just yet. But I feel like it's going to be coming in. So don't worry too much about your finances. It's gonna come. I see it. Is there something that's not revealed to you just yet, and that's what's bothering you? You're looking for some sort of concrete answer, some sort of clarity, but I feel like it's going to be coming in for you when you least expect it, or stop stressing about it, because I do feel like you're putting a lot of stress around your manifestations, and that's why it's not coming into fruition for you, because there's too much anxieties or stress surrounding a request or a prayer or a manifestation that you may have asked from the universe. Hey, Bryce. All right, let me do Bryce. All right, Bryce. There's somebody around you that's grieving. Someone around you is also being very self-destructive. I don't know if this is drinking. I don't know if this is like alcohol, or this is someone who is just like really taking out their frustrations or their anxieties, and they're doing it by doing a lot of self-destructive things. I don't feel like this is you. This may be possibly someone around you. Like someone around you may be using something to help them cope. It's a coping mechanism. Oh my God, my forehead is so shady. It's a coping mechanism. I feel like someone is using to kind of more so, I guess, grieve or to cope with whatever that they may be possibly dealing with. I do also feel like this may be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This may be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. I do also feel like someone is wanting to put some sort of time and effort into a situation as well. Now, I do feel like there's going to be an offer coming in. I do feel that this is some sort of new beginning or some sort of fresh new start. I also feel like someone is still possibly still living in the past or thinking about the past. So I do feel like someone is having some sort of like shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I do feel like there seems to be like someone is just grieving or just potentially feeling like they have some sort of regret or some sort of remorse for something that they may have did, or something that they feel like they did not have a chance to do. So it could be any of those. You're welcome, Victoria. She wants a house. Be patient, Victoria. Like, you are so impatient. Like, so impatient. Like, give yourself grace. Like, really give yourself grace. I do feel like with you, Bryce, there may be someone around you that has some sort of like deep emotions. Someone has some sort of like deep emotions for you. I also feel like there seems to be some sort of back and forth between you and this person, or there seems to be you kind of being very close off, or there seems to be some sort of blockages between you and this person. Now, I do also feel like there may be someone that may be possibly trying to get a reaction out of you. They may be possibly trying to express themselves or trying to open up to you, or trying to kind of get you to notice them, or try to get you to kind of like open up, but I feel like you're not ready just yet, because what I'm seeing is that you are coming out very blocked. You may be coming out very cold, very detached. I do feel like you're coming off very ambitious and very confident within yourself. And I do feel like you're only paying attention to things that you feel like fuel your soul. And I do feel like there may be possibly someone who has some sort of deep emotions for you and really wanting to kind of like pour into you. But I feel like right now you're not really open to that. There also seems to be something with some sort of divine timing with your situation. So it is saying for you to kind of just go with the flow of things. Don't try to control and manipulate things. This also could be someone that has been in and out of your life, or this is someone that has some sort of like in and out energy, or off and on energy with this person. I do also feel like this is someone that kind of like is kind of like holding back. They may have some sort of, they may feel some type of way or have some sort of feelings for you, but they're not really wanting to express that. So this is someone that kind of just like purposely holds back emotionally, but deep down they do have a lot of emotions within them, and I don't know why they're holding on to a lot of things or holding on to how they feel. But I feel like you're trying to purposely ignore this person or block this person. You may not want to hear this person out, or you may not even want to deal with this person. You may be possibly turning them down or possibly denying any access to you. Um, so true. I'm closed off and focusing on me. I keep getting messages that a past energy is coming back, and that's because it is. That's because it is. There's a past energy that is coming back, and that's why I feel like you are mainly like focusing on yourself emotionally, trying to get your emotions back balanced, or trying to get it could be like trying to restore energy into your life as well, because there seems to be something about like your emotions were out of whack, or you may have been like emotionally thrown off. So this person may come into your life to try to emotionally throw you off, but I feel like you're really truly trying to stay focused on yourself and mainly on your finances as well. There seems to be some sort of wall that you have placed in front of you and other people. There seems to be some sort of barrier. There also seems to be like a lot of protection around you. So I don't know if your grandmother, your mother, or whatever, somebody in your family has probably possibly put some sort of protection over you, because there seems to be a lot of protection surrounding you for whatever reason. I don't know if you're signed up to my Patreon. I think you are. But I feel like there's a lot of protection around you for whatever reason. Like I feel like people can't get to you, or you don't have. There's not an easy access. It's not easy access to get to you, and I feel like you like that. Like underneath it, you kind of like that. That people don't have direct access to you. But I feel like you're more so trying to be more so protective of your energy, and you should be. You definitely should be. Oh my God, Bryce. My mom is very close to our ancestors and they protect us. That's what I'm saying. There's somebody around you that it was probably instilled at birth, like when you were born, but there seems to be like you have like a heavy protection around you, or there seems to be like people can't penetrate or and infiltrate your energy in some sort of way, which is a good thing. That's a really good thing. Like, and I feel like you're gonna pass that down to your children too. So there seems to be something about bloodline and an ancestral line as well. So that's good. You're welcome, Bryce. You're welcome. Hopefully that helps. That's good. I love that your mom is really close to your ancestors, because that's really important. It's not. This is not something that you obviously have been or is obviously taught in school. Like this is something that you have to be spiritually gifted or deeply rooted in spirituality to kind of like pass that down to your children. Like I know for a fact that my mom did it for me and my brothers. That we are very heavily protected, just spiritually. Like I'm not a fearful person. I know that I am heavily protected spiritually, because I've seen it. So I'm not afraid when people try to like infiltrate my energy or try to like kind of like send bad juju or send bad luck to me or anything like that, because I know I'm heavily protected. So my mom kind of like heavily um, did a lot of protection work for us when we were children. And I know for a fact that when I have children, I'm going to be doing the same thing for them. So that's really good that your mom is directly, connected to your bloodline or your ancestral line. Because that's really important. People don't understand that. But again, it's something that is like deeply rooted. It's like something that's maybe possibly in the bloodline, and that's why you are heavily protected. So that's good that you're heavily protected. That's good. The mind's gonna mess with you. Definitely, the mind's gonna mess with you or fuck with you, and that's a good thing. Spiritually, I feel like people don't really talk about that. It's not taught in school, like to be spiritually protected or to spiritually protect your children. Like, and a lot of people don't believe in it too. People are mainly focused on protecting themselves or protecting their children physically, but people don't understand that sending bad juju or a bad eye, or protecting yourself spiritually and energetically is important too, and also for your children as well. Um, people don't think that. They're just worried about like their children being harmed physically. Um, but there's a spiritual aspect that we don't talk about, an element that we don't talk about, which is very taboo or mystical. So people don't really like talk or have these conversations. Um, but yeah, like I'm gonna make sure that my child or my children, I should say, because I'm gonna have more than one, are going to be heavily spiritually protected, but not only just physically. Thankfully, the people I do let in always have a hard time in life if they hurt me. Same. Whoever like has hurt me, I know for a fact that they don't sleep well. They don't sleep well. I know for a fact they don't sleep well. It's a constant remorse or a constant sadness, or there's a constant stagnant energy in their lives. The people who have harmed me or people who have hurt me. I don't send it. I don't send that bad juju, but my spirit guides don't play by me. They don't play by me, and um, I'm very very grateful for that, because my mother is the one that instilled these ancestors and these guides into my life, and I feel like they were sent to protect me and to make sure that I am always, well taken care of spiritually, emotionally, mentally, I mean, financially. But people don't realize that you also have to make sure that your children are protected spiritually. It's not a thought. It's not usually a thought in people's minds to do that. Me either. I never have. People always come back to. Yeah, people always come back to my life too, but doesn't mean that I give them access into my life. I just feel like once I'm done with people, I'm done. There is no coming back. I feel like I give people. I in the past I've always given people so many chances, but now more so as an adult and being fully aware that people know what the fuck they're doing. I do not give people second chances. Like that is not something that I do. Especially, it just depends on the spectrum of how much pain or how much you have inflicted on me as a person. I mean, it all depends. There's a degree of hurting somebody, or there's a degree of causing harm in someone's life, and I feel like it depends on what degree it is. But once I'm done, I'm done. Like there's no coming back. There's no like, oh, let's work. No, I'm done. Like I will never trust you. I will never see you in that light. You've left a bad taste on my life, in my mouth, and on my soul. I struggle with that, especially romantic connections. I struggle with that too. I feel like if I feel like romantically, if I'm not fulfilled or if I'm not getting my needs met, I'm so quick to cut people off. Because like I said, we're adults. People know what the fuck they're doing. So I feel like when it comes to my romantic relationships, if I don't feel fulfilled, I cut it off, no hesitation, because it's a disservice to myself, and it's a slap in my face if I'm allowing you to be in my life and I'm not fulfilled emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or whatever the fulfillment is at the moment. If I don't feel fulfilled and I feel like my soul is not fulfilled, or you're not feeding my soul, I'm very quick to cut you off, and I'm done. Like I'm done. I've never had a problem cutting people off in my life. It's always been very easy for me to cut people out of my life. I feel like sometimes I can be somewhat stubborn. Yes, I can be very hard-headed. Yes, but I intuitively I know it. Yeah, I know I'm right. Like I know I'm like no, you give me bad vibes, or no, like I can feel it. And sometimes I'm constantly at war with myself. Like, Cynthia, you're supposed to be a healer. You're supposed to be nice. You're supposed to do that. But sometimes healers get fed up. They get fed up being healers. Like, I know that we're supposed to be healers. We're supposed to help people. We're supposed to help people, assist people in their spiritual journeys. I know all of this. I know all of that. But I feel like once I feel like I am being taken advantage of, or I'm being abused, I can be very ruthless, and as far as cutting you off and never speaking to you again. I'm very perfectly fine with never speaking to you or interacting with you again. I can be a very detached, cold person, and I'm learning to not be very detached and cold. It's very hard for me not to be very cold and detached, because I'm a very loving person. Naturally, I will give you the t-shirt off my back. So if you decide to fuck me over, or you decide to hurt me in a way, if you try to diminish me as a person, good luck. Like, good luck, because I don't go out purposely hurting people. So if you go out purposely trying to cause me harm or to hurt me, I just feel like I'm done. I'm just really done. You're right. As I grow in self love, I'm learning how to practice that. It's hard. Then I feel like I'm learning in my personal journey that I'm learning how to balance being loved and also creating boundaries. There's a hard time. I have a hard time. I don't feel like I have a. Maybe I do have a hard time when people love me. Maybe, maybe, but maybe I have a hard. I do feel like I have a hard time creating boundaries and letting somebody love me. I feel like I will never fully. I'm not gonna say never. I take that back. I retract that. Um, I feel that in order for me to feel safe, to let you love me fully, you have to kind of, because I operate a lot out of my divine masculine energy, and I had this conversation with a friend this past weekend. I operate a lot out of my divine masculine energy, and the reason why I operate a lot out of my divine masculine energy is because I do not feel safe to operate out of my divine feminine energy. I've never given um, a man or anyone to get me to that position because I'm a business owner at the same time. I'm a Nicki Minaj in this game spiritually. Like I carry myself as a boss. Yes, I can be a bitch when it comes to business, but men are men are bitches, or not bitches, but men are ruthless when it comes to business, but they're not talked down to when they act that way. They're considered CEOs or entrepreneurs or hustlers. So when I'm a bitch, when during my business, people are like, she's like, people call me, what is that lady from The Devils Wear Prada? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The lady from Devils Wear Prada who owned the company. I see myself a lot with that character. Like I am very much so when it comes to business. Like don't I'm a bitch. I know I'm a bitch when it comes to business. I know it. Like you don't have to tell me I'm a bitch when it comes to business. So I feel that I sometimes need to separate it. Like I need to learn how to operate out of my divine feminine energy, and I feel like sometimes I struggle with that. And another reason why I feel like I struggle with that is because when it comes to business, there's no time to cry. There's no time to feel sorry for myself. There's no time for me to wallow there's no time for that. Like I'm constantly hustling 24/7 of the day. Like this is my business. This is what I do all day, every day. I do not have a 9 to 5. Like this is my business. So I go hard and I get shit done. So it is sometimes hard for me to operate out of divine feminine energy, and I can admit that. I can admit where I'm not perfect. I can admit I have flaws. I can admit that I'm a bitch. I can admit that sometimes I can be very detached. I can admit that sometimes I can be very cold. I can admit that sometimes I come off overly independent, and sometimes it's gonna be sometimes when a man comes into my life, it's gonna be hard for me to operate out of my divine feminine because you're not dealing with Cynthia. You're not dealing with Cynthia, the woman that you fell in love with. You're dealing with Cynthia, the woman who has a business, the woman that's hustling every day. The woman, like, you're gonna get that part of me. Like really, it's funny that every time you have told me something. I mean, what? It's funny that every time you have told me someone is coming back, they do, but it's never who I expect. I mean, that is scary. I feel like I wouldn't know how to operate in a healthy relationship. I feel safe alone, same, but I don't know about taking someone seriously. I mean, it's a learning. It's definitely like it's definitely having to let go of a lot. Like definitely letting go of the ego. Definitely letting go of you know, it's a lot to let go. And sometimes letting go is not easy. It's rough. It's definitely rocking you out of your comfort zone, or it's definitely making you feel uncomfortable. And sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to grow. So I feel like, yeah, Bryce, like it's gonna be hard for you. But I feel like you're having to and I feel like the universe may be possibly trying to get you out of that right now, and that is why you're kind of like struggling a little bit. Um, I got you, Jenny, and I got you, Paula. I think it's Paula. Um, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge for you because you are so independent. And I had a conversation with a friend over the weekend, and he told me that I was too independent. And I told him, when he said that, I took it as a insult, and I maybe shouldn't have taken it as an insult, but I took it as a fucking insult. Like, he's like, you're too independent. I'm like, the fuck is that supposed to mean? What do you mean I'm too fucking independent? Sorry for the cursing. I curse a lot. I'm like, what the fuck you mean I'm overly independent? And he's like, you're independent. Like, you don't know how to submit. And he's like, what did he say? He said that you need to learn that you need to understand that you know, men come into your life to fulfill a void. I said, whoop, time out. Time out. When he said that, I literally told him time out. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, there is no void in me. I am a complete human being. I'm a complete soul at the end of the day. So there's a man coming into my life to fulfill no fucking void. Like, I am complete. I'm a whole ass woman at the end of the day. Like, I don't need a man to fulfill no void. At the end of the day, I need to fulfill my void. Because at the end of the day, I came into this world alone. I'm going to die alone. So yeah, I fulfill my void. I don't need a man to fulfill a void for me. He took it. He sat back and he stayed quiet, and he was dumbfounded when I said that. And I told him, I said, and I guess I was too rough when I said this, but I said, you know what? What am I submitting to? A man who has no house, a man who has nothing going on for himself, a man who doesn't even take their life seriously. If a man doesn't even take their life seriously, how do you expect me to take you seriously? And when I told him that, he stayed quiet. He was dumbfounded. I was like, what am I submitting to at the end of the day? Submitting to what at the end of the day? And I told him, I said, don't use the word submit, change that word. And he was like, what does that mean? I said, don't use submit, use cater to. Use compliment, my man. Use any other word but submit. I'm not submit to who? The fuck I'm submitting to? What am I submitting to? Like, I don't like the word, oh, women have to submit to men. No, I'm submit to what exactly? Cater, yes. Compliment, yes. Equalize, yes. And use any other fucking word but to submit. Nah. Like, I'm not, like, what are you talking about? And I'm not saying that I'm a feminist and all that, but I just feel that women are looked as weak. Women are looked as oh, we can take on we're supposed to take on the burden of the world, and especially Black women. Like, we are supposed to, like, take care of our men, take care of our children, take care of our mental health, take care of our uterus, because some women suffer from fibroids, some women suffer from can't having children, some women suffer from miscarriages. Like, we suffer with uterus issues, like feminine issues, you know, menopause. Like, we have so much shit that we have to deal with on top of taking care of our children, taking care of a man, taking care of our mental health, taking care of our emotional health, taking care of our physical health, because, you know, our men want us to look good as fuck. They don't want us to look big. They don't want us to, you know, and some men love women who are full-figured, and I love women that are full-figured as well, but to take care of our health as well, it's a lot. Like, Black women take on a lot. Like, y'all, and then at the end of the day, you want us to take care of ourselves at the end of the day too? Like, don't use the word submit. Like, please don't insult me by using the word submit. I'm not submitting to shit. And there's no fucking void anywhere. There's no void in me. A man is not supposed to come into my life to fulfill shit. Not come into my life to fulfill a void. What void? I'm complete without a man. Fuck, I need a man to come into my life to fulfill me, or to fulfill a void. I'm like, and I told him, I said, please change that word. Like, don't use the word submit with me. I'm not that woman. Like, don't use that word with me. Please don't use that word with me, because I'm not submitting to nobody, and it has nothing to do with men, and it has nothing to do with like, you know, the values and the roles that women and men play. I don't have an issue with that. My thing is that don't use the word submit. I want to compliment my partner. I want to be equal to my partner. I want to cater to my partner, but I'm not going to submit to my partner, because what submit means is that you are here and I am here. That's what submit means. Submit is that you need to submit to this energy because this energy is above you. Fuck, I'm submitting to. What am I submitting to? I'm not submitting to no man. Are you serious right now? I had to lay it in him. And he was like, whoa. He's like, I did not know you had this in you. He's like, I met the real Cynthia Roy tonight. I'm like, yeah, you met the real Cynthia Roy tonight, because don't ever use that word submit with me. Don't ever use that word submit with me. Women are supposed to submit to men? Why? Give me one reason why. Give me one reason why I submit to you. Why? And like I said, I'm not a feminist. I'm not like women. And I look, I understand the roles that women and men play in this world. I get it. I get it to the T, but do not use the word submit to me. I will cater to my man. I will be there for my man. I will be an equal to my man, but I will not submit and lower my standards or diminish my light for a man. It would never happen. It would never happen. And if my husband or boyfriend or whoever this person, he needs to understand that I'm not going to submit to you. Submit to what? For me, submitting means that you are more of a value to me than I am to you, because you're wanting me to submit to your energy. No. Like, use a different word, sir. Please use a different word. Please use a different word. And I am a force to be reckoned with. I get it. I know sometimes I can be a bitch. I know sometimes that I can be ruthless. I know that I can be, I get it. I can be all of that. And he's like, oh, maybe, it's funny because he was having this conversation in front of like someone else. And he was just looking at me like, he was looking at me like, that's Cynthia, that's her. Like, yeah, that's me. Like, you agree, babe, right? Like that's me. Like, submit. Yes, I say bitch because I'm bitchy. I get it. I'm a fireball. I'm very feisty. I know this about myself. I'm very feisty. I'm a firecracker. I get it. I get it, and I know that the man I decide to marry is going to know that I'm a firecracker, and I know my daughter will be a firecracker as well, and I know my daughter ain't gonna take shit like me. Like, I'm very much so, I don't take shit from nobody. I don't give a fuck who you are, man, woman. I don't care who you are. Like, you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to devalue me. You're not going to diminish me. I stand 10 toes down every day, all day. So, hold on, let me read this. Let me read what y'all said. I know y'all going in on me. Catering to, yes. We have to do everything as Black women. Like, Black women, we don't get enough praise. Clean, raise kids, work, mental health. Yes. Submit is giving slavery. It definitely is, sis. Submit them funds into my account. Period, sis. Submit them funds into my account. Period. Like, I'm not an Aries. I'm a Gemini. People love transparency and authenticity. I've learned that people say they like the truth, but they can't handle the truth. They can't handle it. Because once you give them the truth, it's like, oh, you're a bitch. Or, oh, you're rude. Or you're, like, it's always a negative connotation when someone is telling the truth. And people don't like to hear the truth. They don't. I learned this a long time ago. People don't like to hear the truth. They can't handle the truth. We don't get a break as Black women. We don't. We definitely do not get a break as Black women. Like, we always constantly on go. And if we're not constantly on go and we say we need a break, time out, I need a break, we're looked as, oh, suck it up. Take it. You know? I feel like men right now can't handle the truth. You know what it is? Women are coming into our own. Women are making their own money. Women are buying their own houses. Women are out here flourishing. Women are being CEOs. Women are working for 500. What's it called? 500. by fortune, you know what I mean, fortune companies. Like women are excelling. So what do? You give the truth, or you give it up? I give the truth every single time, and I don't give a fuck if it hurts your feelings, because it's a disservice for me to lie to you, especially as a reader, especially as a friend. I'm gonna tell you the truth, even if it hurts your feelings. My best friend will tell you, she's like, sometimes, Cynthia, your delivery is just rough, and I'm just like, you want it rough, or you want me to sugarcoat it? Which one you want? You want me to lie to you? You want me, and I know sometimes I could come off too rough. I get it. I know. But if I can't be transparent, like I gotta be transparent with you, because what all it's gonna do is just going to fester inside of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me try my phone. Oh my God, y'all know the deal. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oof. Hold on, guys. Come on, stay still. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. So either you want the truth or you want me to lie. It's entirely up to you. I'll give you both. I can give it to you. I can lie. I can tell you the truth. It's all about which one you want. I need a reading from you. I'm going through a situation and I need clarity, and I feel like you're going live. What? You're going live. It's fate right now. Oh, whenever you're ready, boo. Like the link is in my bio. Whenever you're ready to book. I like when people be honest. Gives me a chance to change the behaviors. People should hold people accountable. I agree. And when my friends tell me, like, Cindy, like, relax, like, you too rough right now, I relax. And my friends tell me, Cynthia, you know what? I feel like when my friends want the hard truth, and they don't want, and they really want to know, they come to me. That's when they come to me. They're like, you know what, Cynthia, like, I need it. Like, tell me how it is. Like, don't hold back. That's when they come to me. But when they're not, when they've garnered that thick skin and they can be able to receive that constructive criticism, that's when they'll come to me. But usually they don't come to me when they're not ready to hear it, because sometimes they'll hold back from me, and then when it's like, okay, Cynthia, I wanted to tell you this, but I didn't want to tell you because I know you were gonna, yeah, okay, so tell me now, and I can give it to you like a friend, like, you fucking up right now. You did this wrong. You should have did that. I will not lie to you. I would tell my friends, you fucking up. You should never did that to him. You should never said that to him. I would tell them that. And sometimes when I tell my friends the things that I've done, they'll tell me too, Cynthia, that was me. You should never said that. And then sometimes I'll reflect after it has happened. I'm just like, yeah, I was kind of mean to him, or yeah, like, you know what, like, I shouldn't have done that. I know I can handle my shit. I can handle the truth. People feel like I can't, but I can handle it. I really can. Me too. They be getting their feelings hurt. But me and Shannon like this though. Like, I'm very transparent. Like, me and Shannon, like, I'm gonna hurt your feelings, but at the same time, I'm gonna love you. At the end of the day, I'm gonna love you unconditionally, and that's how I feel like my friends are. Like, Cynthia, I know that you be coming to me harsh, but I know that you love me to death, and you would do anything for me. And that's how my friends are with me. Like, they know, I know you're gonna give it to me hard. I know you, but I know at the end of the day, like, you love me, and I'm like, yeah, like, I do love you, but I'm gonna tell you when you fucking up. Like, you fucking up. She be telling me, watch my words. I do be telling you to watch your words because you be doing too much. That's when I feel like sometimes you worse than me, girl. You be reading me too. She be getting on me too. Shannon is not a saint, okay? Let me do Jenny. All right, Jenny, then Paola. Shannon be in my DMs telling me too, like, girl, why'd you post that? You look a mess. She be in my DMs telling me. Shannon, do not hold back either. All right, let me do Jenny. How much to Cash App? It's up to you. I don't tell people how much to Cash App me. Sorry, y'all, I'm hot. Whew, it's hot. I'm like sweating. I need to go take a shower after this. All right, let me do. You do need people like that. You need people that are going to be ruthless with you and tell you that, you know, you're not doing well, or you're fucking up, or that you need to really, like, you need that. because sometimes people can't see outside of themselves. You know what I mean? You need that. Some folks needed it. Hush, I'm a saint lady, blessed and highly favored. Yes, you are, Shannon. Yes, you are. All right, so this is for Paola. Sorry, not Paola. I'm sorry. This is for Jenny. And then Paola, I'll do you next. You can post it here, Leah. I think that's your name. You can post it here and I'll do my best. So what I'm seeing for you, Jenny, is that there seems to be something about going back and forth with some sort of decision. Now, there's something that's coming to an end. It may include a fire sign. It took me a long time to work through the emotions of others projecting. Yeah, I know, Shannon. It's a work in progress. Life is a work in progress. Life is work. Life is limitless. Healing is limitless. So, I get it. I feel like with you, Jenny, there seems to be some sort of decision. You keep going back and forth with the decision. It may be a decision to end something or put something to rest. Because I do feel like there's going to be some sort of transformation or there's going to be some sort of ending that's coming into your life. It could deal with that fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of changes coming into your life where one cycle is cycling out of your life and a new cycle is coming into your life. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of new opportunity coming in for you. And I do feel like there's going to be some sort of conversation that you're going to be having with somebody. It is saying just go with the flow of things. Don't try to kind of like control what's going to happen as far as this cycle. And I do also feel that there is going to be some sort of unexpected changes happening in your life. Now, there's a conversation or there's going to be some sort of communication coming in. I don't know if you want to deal with this because what I'm seeing is that you're coming off very blocked. You're also mainly focusing on your finances because it's tangible. It's something that you can control. It's something that you know when your money's coming in, but you can't control how someone feels or thinks about you. So what you're doing is that you're mainly focusing on your finances, but I do also feel like there seems to be some sort of power struggles or there may be some sort of competitive energy with your finances. Now, this can be with like your coworkers being very competitive, or this can also be a lot of gossiping at work. So be careful with that. I don't know if this is someone there seems to be people gossiping at work or people just like being very competitive or trying to get to the top, or people are just really being very catty around you. And that doesn't have to be career, but it could be like people who are definitely around you. Now, I do feel like there's a soulmate coming into your life, or you're going to be hearing from a soulmate, or this may be someone who may be a part of your soul tribe. I do feel like this is something that's destined. This is something that's fated. But I do feel like there seems to be some sort of delays with that. I don't know why there seems to be some delays because I only see 3 cards, girl. Time for reading. But I feel like there seems to be some sort of delays with that. There also seems to be like you having to get out of your way. Something about you self-sabotaging yourself or you being too much in your head. You keep being very indecisive about what you want to do moving forward. There also seems to be like you... there seems to be something about like you keep delaying an ending. You're waiting for some sort of confirmation or some sort of like concrete answer. You're just like, okay, spirit or God, if you really want me to do this, make the ground shake or make a mountain move. Like, it's just like you're really trying to test the universe and tell the universe like, okay, well, if you really want me to do this, then you need to make sure that something happens or make a glass move. Like, it's something ridiculous. But I feel like you're trying to be like, okay, spirit, this is what you really want me to do, then you need to really show me something. Like, really, oh my God, I'm getting this scene. This is so... I'm getting the scenes from the Parkers. I know this is so random as fuck, but please just bear with me because sometimes they send me shit and I see shit and I'm just like, why y'all showing me this shit? But I'm seeing the scene from the Parkers when Nikki, which is Monique, had to make a decision between Professor Ogilvy and the guy that she was dating that was going to move to New York to start his catering business. I don't know if y'all watch the Parkers, but I'm a very big Parkers fan. And she was outside because he proposed to her. And she was outside and she was like, God, if I should marry this man, like, you need to send me a sign. All of a sudden, like, the ground starts shaking. She's like, okay, God. Like, I feel like that. I feel like it's a stupid analogy. It's a stupid analogy, but that's what I was getting, okay? But I feel like you're looking for some sort of concrete confirmation, and then and spirit is just, okay, cool. You want us concrete information? Boom, here it is. And I feel like whatever that boom, here it is, I do feel like it's like you going through some sort of a purge. So you're emotionally purging. You're also cutting people out of your life. I also feel like you are also deciding that you no longer want to deal with certain people. Like there seems to be like you like shedding a lot of dead weight. And unfortunately, it involves people that you maybe possibly care about, or maybe possibly like people that are around you at this moment. Like the people that you have in your life right now, you may not be talking to them in the next 6 months. And that's not all the people that you're around, but there's some people around you. Like there seems to be a couple of people around you that you're like, I don't know if I should cut them off. And the spirit's just like, well, if you don't cut them off, I'll cut them off for you. So there seems to be like a lot of changes happening in your life. So be prepared for that. It's gonna be uncomfortable as fuck. So hold on. I'm getting a song. I'll keep holding on. Like I'm getting that song. So I feel like, hold on, sis. Hold on. It's gonna be a little bumpy, but hold on. Hold on. All right, let me do Paola. Let me do Paola. Which Paola is this? I feel like... Sorry, I'm trying to look at the picture. No, I don't know you. I was like, do I know this Paola? I don't know this Paola. All right, so let me do Paola. And then I'll do, what's her name? Talia? Talia? I think I'm saying it right. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hopefully I'm saying it right. All right, so let me do Paola. Wait, do I know you? I don't think I know you. Do I know you, Paola? Taila? I say it right. Taila? I think I'm saying it right. I be butchering your names. I'm so sorry. You butchering everybody's name. They were in the comments like, that's not how you say my name, girl. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let me do Paola. I don't think this is the Paola I know. Like in real life. I know you in real life. I don't think I know you. I don't think it's the same Paola. All right. Shannon, stop laughing at me. I'm tired of you. We haven't met in person. I would love to though. Oh, you haven't met me. Okay, so this is not the same Paola I'm thinking about. But yes, but we should definitely meet for sure. I thought you were somebody else that I knew, but I guess not. Okay, so Paola, this is what I'm getting for you. Paola, you need to check a light in your car. Your car might die or something wrong with your car. So please get that checked out. I'm saying it right? Taila. Taila. They used to be my song. I'm gonna see my name in lights. No one's gonna stop me. You see, I will go far. Taila. I love that show. I was a big ass Nickelodeon fan, like big ass Nickelodeon. I used to watch Reset. I was a big ass Nickelodeon. Okay. Anyways, so what I'm seeing with you, Paola, is that there seems to be like someone who is very toxic that's going to be reaching out. Shut up, Shannon. Someone around you that's going to be reaching out to you. This is someone that's very toxic. Someone that's very manipulative. This is also someone that can also be very deceiving, so just be careful with that. Don't judge me. That used to be my show. Yeah, look, y'all can't tell me that was not a good show. Taina, Recess, Hey Arnold, Ren and Stimpy. Like, don't tell me that I'm not the only Nickelodeon fan. Like, come on now. Don't leave me out here by myself. Like, seriously? Cat Dog. Come on now. Come on. Anyways, what I'm seeing with you, though, there's somebody that's very toxic and someone that's very manipulative, so just be careful with that. There also seems to be like there's going to be some sort of changes with that. So I do feel like someone's trying to change. I'm not going to lie. I feel like someone's trying to change, but I feel like this person is having a hard time doing so. So they may be possibly struggling with some sort of changes. But again, please, there's something wrong with your light in your car, or there's something about you having to fix or replace something in your car. Stop procrastinating, whatever that is. So whatever that is, it could be just a light about you having to change the oil. It could be like you having to put the tire pressure. It could be something in your car. It's a light. It's definitely a light in your car. There also seems to be like someone that's wanting to move something forward with you. Amanda, yes. All that. Yeah, I know y'all feel me. But I do feel like there seems to be like someone around you that is a soulmate or possibly someone that is part of your soul tribe. I do feel like somebody's grieving. Someone also feels like they made a mistake, or someone also feels that they have missed out on an opportunity with you. I feel like someone had an opportunity, or they had a chance, or they had an opportunity to speak up or to do something, but they didn't do it, and they're having regrets about it. I would just be careful with this energy because they're very manipulative. This can also be someone that can be very controlling. Like they like to control the pace of in which you guys move as far as like energetically. Like this is someone that can possibly purposely hold their energy back on purpose so that things can slow down. So for example, if you are in a relationship with this person or you're in a connection with this person, what they're going to do is that they're going to be very stagnant or become very stagnant on purpose so that things can slow down at their pace or whenever they feel like they're ready to kind of like move forward. So it's very manipulative energy. Like this is someone that is like, oh man, I know she wants to get married, or oh man, I know she wants me to be her boyfriend, or I know this, but so let me just do this so I can kind of like slow things down or kind of like slow the pace of which how we move forward. If this is a relationship type of energy, I feel like it is. But I'm just saying. And I feel like someone also feels like they want to put some sort of time and effort into a situation now. But I do feel like this is someone that has been in and out of your life, or there seems to be some sort of like on and off energy with this person. So it's just like this person could have been in and out of your life, or this could have been someone that they're not a stable energy in your life. This is someone that causes a lot of delays in your life. Just be careful that you're not a revolving door. Like you're letting someone in and out of your life freely. You need to put your foot down. You need to create boundaries, and you also need to implement those boundaries, because if you give somebody an inch, they're going to take a mile, maybe two. So I would just be careful with this energy, or tread lightly with this energy. Because I just feel like somebody is just really large. God, y'all names, I'll be butchering it. I'm so sorry. But just be careful with that energy. I just feel like someone is just being really manipulative. I do feel like someone, if they try to give you an offer, there seems to be like you're going to be making some sort of deal with the devil. So I would just be careful, because whatever this agreement is, there seems to be something that you're gonna have to do. Like it's kind of like when someone loans you money, they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna loan you this money, but you gotta pay interest. So yeah, like someone's not doing it out of the kindness of their heart to give you the money. There's basically like, okay, cool, you want this, cool, I'm gonna give it to you, but you gotta do this for me though. So it's like making a deal with the devil. So I would be careful. I would tread very careful with this person, because I just feel like this is someone who's very greedy. This is someone that's very selfish. I just would be careful. I would just be careful with this. So hopefully that helped you, Paola. So I'm gonna do Taila, and then I'm gonna do Evian, then I'm gonna do Largan. I think I'm saying it right. I think I said it right this time. Largan. Did you send me a Cash App? I don't know if you said. Did you send me a Cash App, boo? All right, let me do Taila. And I got that song stuck in my head. I know I'm gonna see my name in the lights. No one's gonna stop me you see, I will go for Taila. Okay, I got your cash app, boo. I'm okay. Wait, I know I didn't miss somebody. Oh my god, my face is so greasy. What is going on? Shut up. Okay, so Taila, Evian, and then Largan. Largan, yeah. All right, so let me do Taila. Dang, a bunch of cards came. Oh, a bunch of cards came out. All right, Taila. Okay, so Taila, first of all, your money is going to be A1. Your money is going to be A1. Because what I'm seeing is that you're coming off very ambitious. You're coming off very confident within yourself. There may also be a lot of people that are attracted to you or wanting to kind of be with you, or people are trying to flirt or are trying to flirt with you. Girls may be trying to flirt with you too. Is what I'm seeing too. Girls may be trying to flirt with you, like maybe not trying to get with you, but they're complimenting you. I'm getting compliments. So I feel like there definitely is people around you that are giving your accolades. I do also feel like you may be biting off more than you can chew, because there seems to be like you taking on too much responsibility. So this is like you having to prioritize yourself, or this may be you having to prioritize. This is like you having to prioritize. I guess like the things that are happening around you. Because I feel like there seems to be like you kind of like losing yourself a little bit because of like you having to be the strong friend, or this may be like you having to kind of like take on too much. And I do feel like it may be possibly getting to you. Now, I do feel like there's going to be some sort of communication coming in. There's a lot of fire around you. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This may be someone that may be coming in wanting to communicate with you. And I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity or an offer that's going to be extended to you. Someone is coming off too shy. Someone's coming off too indirect. Someone's not being bold enough. Someone's not being loud enough. I also feel like this is someone who may be younger than you, or this is someone who may be very childish or very playful, or just emotionally immature. So just be careful with that. I mean, it's up to you. Maybe emotional maturity is not a bad. It doesn't bother you, but I'm just saying that there's something about them lacking emotional maturity. I also feel like this is also you coming off, again, very beautiful. There's something about you dress real fly. Something about how you dress. Either you dress real fly, or you just know how to dress. Like I'm just seeing you're like beautifying yourself. Like this may be you pampering yourself, or this may be you like taking care of yourself, or you just like to look good when you go out. Like when you step out the door, you're just like, no, I gotta make sure I at least have some sort of lip gloss on or something. Like I just feel like you just like to take care of yourself. Now, I also feel like there may be someone that there may be some sort of off and on, in and out energy with. Now, be careful that someone is now single or available, and now that this is why they're coming towards you. Because I do feel like, or they're just getting out of a relationship or getting out of a breakup. I just feel like just be careful whoever comes into your life. I just feel like they may be coming out of a breakup or a situation that they were previously romantically involved in, or something that they felt obligated to. So just be careful that you're not a rebound. Or maybe you're doing this. You're not wrong. I'm a bad influence. Do not listen to me, okay? I mean, listen to me, but at the same time, like, taking all the good stuff that I'm saying, not the bad things I'm saying. But I just feel like there seems to be some sort of, like, someone has freed themselves. Someone has emancipated themselves. This is why they're coming towards you. They're just being very shy about it, or they're just being very indirect about it, or this is someone that's walking on eggshells around you, or maybe you're doing this. I don't know. But just be careful. Like, vet them. Vet whoever wants to be with you. Vet them. Be like, okay, you got a girlfriend. Did you just come out of a relationship? Are you emotionally stable? Like, just vet them. Vet them, okay? Like, put her, he, she, whatever they in through a ringer before trying to get into your life. And that should just be anybody, not just like your friends and stuff like that. Anybody who wants to be in your life or be around your energy, put them through the ringer. Like, vet them. Like, seriously vet them. Hopefully that helped. It's his ass. I'm sorry, girl. Oh my God. I'm so done. All right, let me do Evian. Just vet them, Taila. Like ask a lot of questions. Like ask a lot of questions. Just be like, okay, so where do you see yourself in 6 months? Like just be very, very precise with and be very detailed, you know? You're welcome. Just be very detailed and know what you want. Really, like, sit down and really think about exactly what it is that you want. I feel like you don't know what you want. I feel like you think you do, but you don't really know. Because I do feel like when you're trying to manifest things, you're too broad. You need to be very specific. I want him to be 6 foot. I want him to be this. I want him to be fake. Like, you need to be specific, or she, or they, whatever it is, whoever the person is. I'm just saying that you need to make sure that you check off specific things. I want them to have no kids. I want them to never be married before. It needs to be. I just did this today. But it wasn't for a man, it was for something else. But I feel like you need to be very specific, even down to the taste, the color, the feel, the model. Like, you need to be very specific. Because the universe is just like, okay, we think we know what you want, but let's just send this. And you're just like, no, this is not what I want. And the universe is just like, well, what the fuck do you want? Like, you need to be more specific. What do you want? Like, okay, so if you want this, like, say that. Like, the universe is confused as fuck. The man I want is 6'3", no kids, fine. I'm just saying, you need to be specific. 6'3", no kids, never been married. I want him to drive this. I want him to be family oriented. Like, I want him to love his mother. Like, you need to be very specific down to the model. Like, you need to be very specific. The model, it could be a car too. I'm just saying, like, I'm just being very, very broad with my example. But it needs to be very specific with what you want. You know, you're going to be like, okay, God, I want him to be over 6 feet. I want him to, only love me unconditionally. Like, you need to be very specific with your needs and your wants. Because the universe is just like, well, we think we know this is what you want. So let's just throw it and see if she likes it. And they're just like, no, Spirit, that's not what I wanted. Like, no, Spirit, that's not what I wanted. And the Spirit's just like, damn, but like, what the hell do you want? Like, tell us. Like, be specific. Write it down. Like, you want this. Okay, cool. We're going to send you somebody like that. But you need to be specific. But you're just like, no, that's not what I wanted. Send me somebody else. Send me somebody else. That's not what I wanted. I wanted him to be 6'3", and he's 5'2". I didn't mean to go in on you, but I'm just being like, in order for your manifestations to come into fruition, you need to be able to really, really be very specific. You will need to know the taste, the color, the model, the attributes or characteristics that you want in a man or a woman. Like, you need to be very detailed. And I feel like you're not being detailed, and the universe is just like, well, we just gonna throw this person at her and see if she rock with it. And you're just like, no, Spirit, that's not what I want. And the Spirit's just like, then what the fuck do you want? Like, write it down for us. If you write it down, maybe we'll know. Like, if you tell us, then we'll give it to you. Spirit said, child, I'm not gonna play with you. I hate you, Shannon. I hate you. But Shannon's true. What Shannon's saying is true, Taila. So maybe you should take that approach. Like, really take that approach. Be like, you know what? You need to be specific. That's what it is. Just be very detailed. Write it down. And then at the end of the year, this is what I used to do. I should start doing it again, but I don't do it anymore. What I do is, like, I write down what I want, and then at the end of the year, I burn it. On the New Year, I burn it. So what I do is, like, I usually do it like the first of the month in January, like January 1st. I write down what I want and what I want throughout the whole year, the 365 days of the year. I say I want this, and I'm very detailed with it. And then when it happens, I cross it off my list. And then at the end of the year, I look at all the things that I have accomplished that year. And then once I'm done with that list, I burn it on the new year. And then I make the whole new another list on January 1st of the following year. I used to do that a lot. I stopped doing it because of the things that I wanted came into fruition. So I don't really have anything that I really want right now. So I was just like, I'm just gonna stop doing that. I'm cool right now. Like I don't really need anything or really want or desire anything. But I should continue to keep doing it. So don't be like me. Do it. Don't be like me. Like really like do that. But again, be very specific with your manifestation, Saila. All right, let me do Evian, then Largan. I think it's Largan, and then I'm gonna do San. I love that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that advice. You're welcome. You're welcome. But again, be specific. Be very detailed. Even down to like the kind of car he drives. Be even downtown. Be very detailed as far as, you know, how many kids you want with that man. Like, be very detailed as far as, like, you know, his characteristics. Like, you want him to have nice teeth. You want him to have blue eyes. You want him to have green eyes. You want him to be 6'3". You need to be very detailed. How do you want him to treat you? Do you want him to be faithful? Do you want him to be vulnerable? Do you want him to be emotional? Do you want him to be sensitive? Like, you need to be very detailed with your manifestations. All right, let me do Evian. How does he treat his mother? How does he treat his father? His father in his life? Is his mother in his life? Like, you need to be, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, let's do Evian. Yeah, write it down. All right, so this is, oh, God, girl. Evian, what the fuck? You don't have to do blue. You could do red because red signifies love. It all depends what you're asking for. If you're asking for love specifically, write it down on either red. I mean, it's just all the. I honestly, how I do it. If you want to do how I do it, get parchment paper, and then you write it with red pen. And then, see, I'm telling you all my game, like. I'm telling you all my game. I'm telling you all my secrets. Damn. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do, right? This is what you're gonna do. You know what? I'm giving you free game right now. I usually charge for this game, but I'm gonna give you free game. And now you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it, and I'm not even gonna save this live because I don't want people like, no, y'all gotta pay me for my for my knowledge. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna get parchment paper. Or you can get like a brown paper bag or anything like that, like parchment paper. I wasn't sure though, but I wrote mine with blue and a pink candle. You could do that too, Shannon. It's not how you do it. It's the intent. Every time you do a spell, a magic spell, it's not what you do. It's your intent. You know, people don't understand that. People are just like, oh, I did the spell wrong. No, boo. It's your intent. So this is what you're gonna do. You do this on a full or new moon. It's up to you. But this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna get parchment paper, right? You're gonna get a red pen. This is for. I'm only gonna give y'all free game for the love. I'm not gonna give y'all free game for nothing else because y'all gotta pay me. I'm not gonna give y'all free game for money and like y'all gotta pay me. Y'all gotta pay me for my knowledge because like I'm a hardcore witch. Like it's passed down bloodline. Like my mom taught me all of this. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna get parchment paper. You're gonna get a red pen. She's taking notes. Evian, you're gonna get a red pen, right? On the parchment paper, what you're going to do is you're going to write down in detail. Do it, my season. Okay. In Shannon, hush. You're gonna write in detail what you want from your man or your soon-to-be man, right? I want him to be 6'3". I want him to drive this car. I want him to be emotionally stable. I want him to be mentally. That's important. Put that on your list. Mentally stable because you want your children to be mentally stable coming into this world. No mental illness. Y'all always forget that. Y'all always forget that, right? I'm watching you. I'm talking to you. Y'all be forgetting that part. Okay? Mental health. You want him to be good with his mother, have a strong foundation with his mother and his father. You want him to be a strong family man. You want him to be goal oriented. You want him to be ambitious. If you want him to be someone who's good with money, be specific. I want someone who's a stockbroker. I want someone who's a financer. I want someone who works for a bank. Like, you need to be specific. Be very specific. I want him to be 6'3". I want him to be dark skin. I want him to be light skin. I want him to be a white man. I want him to be Italian. I want him to be mixed. You need to be specific. I'm taking full notes, boo. I'm listening. Okay, good. Right? What you're going to do after you write down all of your manifestations and what you would want in your man, because I'm giving y'all a magic spell for love, you write down everything. If you have to flip over and write, do that. But you write down everything, okay? Be very detailed, down to his shoes that he wears, all the way down to his haircuts that he get every 2 weeks. You need to be specific, right? So you're writing all of this down. Flip, write all of it down. If you want this man to be the man that you would want to marry, because sometimes people do this for, like, they want to date people, but if this is someone that you like, okay, I want to marry somebody, like, this is who I want to marry. Write down the children. I want to have 3 children with him. I want my children to do this. I want a boy. I want a girl. Like, you need to be very specific about what you would want with this man that you are potentially trying to draw into your life. So you write all of this down, right, on your parchment paper. After you write all of those things down on your parchment paper, you're going to hold the paper in front of you, right? You're going to the paper, right? Hey, Whitney, you're going to hold the paper in front of you. You're going to fold the paper in towards you. I wish I had paper. I'm going to get a paper. Hold on. I'm going to get paper so I can show y'all how to do this the right way. And then when it happens, I want y'all to report back to me and be like, Cyn, I manifested my boo. He's here. Let me get an envelope because I don't want y'all to know my business. All right. I'm back. All right. You're gonna, after you write this, pretend this is your parchment paper, right? Take your parchment paper, you write down whatever you, all right? You're going to take that paper. You're going to fold towards you. Can you see? You're going to fold the paper towards you, right? Right? You fold the paper towards you. What this is called, what we just did, is called your petition. It's a petition, right? You're going to take your petition, which is on parchment paper. You're going to get a candle. Now, this candle can be pink. This candle can be red. This candle can be white. No other color, because those colors signify love. So pink, red, white. I usually do pink or red. White is the purest of the color, because white is no color. It's on the spectrum of no color. So you're going to take your paper. You're going to, let's say this is your candle. This is my candle. This is my water, though. This is a candle. You're going to take your parchment paper. You're going to put your candle on top of the parchment paper. Pretend my hand is the table. This is the table, right? On top of it. You're going to then burn that candle to its entirety. And every day that candle burns, do not snuff the candle. The only time I recommend you snuffing out the candles if you live in an apartment or you don't want to burn your house down, but I don't care because I know my spirit guides got me and they're not going to burn down my house. So my spirit guides got me. They're not going to burn down my house. You burn the candle to its entirety, and every day while that candle is burning, you're going to manifest. You're going to tell Spirit, it's me again. I want this is what I want. You saw what I put in that paper, right? This is what I want. You're going to meditate and you're going to manifest and you're going to pray over the candle until the candle has burned to its entirety. Now you can do this every full new moon. I do this for my Patreon members. So if y'all want to join Patreon, I could just do it for you. But if you want to do it by yourself, you know, that's how I do it for my Patreon members. You let it burn to its entirety. You wait. And you forget about the spell, right? You forget it because people tend to forget that part. That's entirely very, very important. Once you do your spell, forget about it. Like, okay, I done it. I'm gonna leave it to the hands of Spirit and God. If let me go about my business. Keep yourself busy. Go work. Go to the gym. Go hang out with your friends. Like, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy. So I just want my road opener. I can't give you that. Advice ain't free. advice ain't free. But that's how I do it. Like that's how you draw that love into your life. And you can do that every full moon, you can do that every new moon until that person comes into your life. So that's a spell that you can do. There's different spells too. There's another one I could tell you guys about love, but I don't want to give that. It's not free. I'm not gonna tell y'all my free game. It's not free. It's not free. But it's another spell that you can do. There's several spells you can do for love or to draw on love. But I'm not gonna tell you that one. That was a little bit more detailed. But that one is a good start for you guys if you want to do that one. Or you're gonna order a kit. Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, girl. No pressure. But if you don't feel comfortable doing any of this, because some people are just like, I'm gonna miss a step, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, just join my Patreon. Like, I do it for my Patreon members every month, like clockwork. I do love, I do money, and I do protection. So if you want to do it, go over on our platform. But if you want to do it by yourself, I just be very careful, because some people will just be careful, okay? And my thing is, if you're going to do this spell, do not do this specifically for one person. Like, oh my God, what is this? Don't pretend this is the parchment paper, right? Do not write who you want on this paper. Do not write, oh, I want DeMarcus, whatever his name is. Do not put that person's name on there. Like, do not put a specific person on your parchment paper. And the only reason why I do not suggest to do that is because how you know DeMarcus is supposed to be the person that you're supposed to be with? Like, do not put a specific partner or a specific person that you really want on that paper, because what you want is you want to attract multiple partners that you get to choose from. Like, multiple partners that you get to choose from. You want to have options. You want to be able to date. You also want to be, that's your man's name? LaMarcus. I just feel like you want to draw several partners that you can choose from, and not just specifically one person. If y'all, please do not use my good juju for bad, because some people will do that. They're like, okay, well, I'm going to use that spell on one person. No, don't do that. Do not do that. It will backfire. Like, it will literally backfire. Do not do that. You want to just put down the characteristics, and you want to put down what you would want in a partner, a long-term partner. Don't put a specific person on that paper. Don't do it. It never ends well. Never. Don't delete this live. And if you do, just send me my mini reading. I got you. I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to delete it because I spent a lot of like knowledge in this live, and I don't. If you missed this live, oh well, but I done gave y'all a spell for free. And I don't usually do that. Usually y'all gotta pay. Hey, Juicy. Usually I'm like, you want me to do a spell? Cool. This is my fee. You gonna pay or not? Like, that's usually how it is. But I just gave y'all free game. Just give y'all free game. So if y'all do it and y'all manifest the lover of your life, I want to be invited to the wedding. I've been to a couple of my clients' weddings. I want to be invited to the wedding. You're welcome, Taila. I want to be invited to the wedding. Okay? I don't need to be the maid of honor. I don't need to do all that. I don't need to be all that. I just want to be invited to the wedding. And then when you do your speech, be like, you know what? See that girl right there, Cyn? Cyn, you told me this was going to happen. She gave me the game. She gave me the cheat code. Like, I just want to be invited to the wedding. That's all I want to do. I want to be invited to the wedding, okay? That's all I want. That's the only promise to me that I want. Like, the promise of JustCyn and being invited to the wedding, okay? I just want to be invited to the wedding. That's all I want. So if y'all manifest your partner and that partner comes into your life and you do my spell and they actually come, just be like, you know what? Cyn is on the top of the list. Invites. Cyn is at the top of the list as the invite. Juicy my plus one. Juicy's my plus one, okay? Juicy my plus one. But I want to be invited to the wedding. I really want to be invited to the wedding. Like, if y'all don't invite me to the wedding, I'm going to be pissed. And I see it on Instagram, I'm going to be pissed. I'm like, really? You going to use my spell? You got your boo and you didn't invite me to the wedding? Nah. Like, come on now. Don't do me like that. So, invite me to the wedding. That's all that's the only thing I really want. Just invite me to the wedding. Because I want to, like, see it. I want to see you happy. I want to see you happy. So, invite me to the wedding. Okay? All right, Taila. That was specifically for Taila, like that whole game I just gave y'all. But everybody else can use it. I got to email you about the honey jar. Yeah, Evian, I got you. Let me get on YouTube and go watch this. I'm still trying to spin the block on the name drop. Girl, taking notes. Oh, y'all taking notes for real. Oh my God. I'm not repeating it. I'm not repeating the spell. If you missed it, too bad. I'm not repeating it. I'm not repeating it. If you want to catch the whole spell tidbit, it's on my YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm still taking donations. Hi, I'm new. How much is a donation for a reading? It's just anything you want. You need a honey jar. I'm only taking a certain amount of clients as for honey jars. If you want one, please hit me up because I did like about 3 today, but I'm only taking a certain amount per month because it could get very overwhelming, and I only have a limited amount of jars. So whoever first come first serve as far as the honey jars. So if I only got 4 jars left, it's only the next 4 people that gets it. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to keep buying jars because they're not cheap. I have to buy them in bulk. I'm still doing Dove donations, Marie. I'm just talking a whole bunch of shit. I need to keep going. All right, so this is for Evian. So Evian, this is your reading. Evian, there seems to be someone that is coming in that is wanting to kind of express themselves or be a little bit more vulnerable with you. This is also someone that can come off very passive. So just be careful with that because this is someone. I was just having this conversation with somebody else. I came to this realization last Monday when I did my readings is that being passive is not emotional maturity. People mistake being passive as emotional maturity because being passive is supposed to be taking the high road, but it's not taking the high road. Being passive is letting subconscious trauma happen to you and just not really wanting to deal with it. It's a trauma response. I'm getting a honey jar, boo. I'm gonna do it when I get home. Okay, just let me know because I did like 3 honey jars today. I have a couple of more jars left. That's my daddy calling me in the middle of my life. I do have a couple of jars left. Oh my God, my dad is calling me. Daddy, stop calling me. He don't want nothing. I have a couple of jars left. I gotta see how many I have left, but I'm only taking a couple of people because 1, it takes a lot of energy out of me, and 2, it's a lot of money to do them because I have to buy the honey. I have to buy them. It's like a lot of materials that I do to the honey jars, and they're very personalized. Like you have to send me a lot of information for me to do the honey jars. Like I don't just do these honey jars and then that's it. Like you have to send me pictures. You have to send me information to put inside of the jar. So it's not just like wham bam, thank you ma'am. Like I have to meditate on it. I have to prepare it. It's a lot. It's a lot. I do to the honey jars, but I've had clients that I did honey jars for that their business started booming after I did their honey jars. I had clients where I did honey jars for them for their love life, and they're like, oh my God, like we're so much better now. Thank you so much. Like I've done a couple of honey jars, so I've been doing them for years though. Like my mom taught me when I was like 16. Like I've been doing them for a while. Dang, what my daddy want? It's not an emergency, is it? Hold on, let me test my daddy real quick. My daddy just texted me. Hold on, y'all. My daddy just called me. I'm trying to see what happened. Okay, so let me do Evian. So Evian, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be someone that's coming towards you, but they're very emotional. Someone that's very sensitive. Just be careful how you express yourself because if you come off too cold or detached or too blunt, you're gonna hurt their feelings. So be careful. Like, don't hurt their feelings. They might deserve it, but don't hurt their feelings. um, I also feel like this is also someone that's coming in to communicate with you. They do want to get something off their chest. They have been thinking about you. This is also someone that may be possibly wanting to reconcile with you, because I'm seeing that someone is wanting to be a little bit more amicable with you, or they want to go back to the drawing board with you, or they want to kind of like have more so of a stronger foundation with you. So I do feel like someone is coming in wanting to be a little bit more romantic, or trying to express themselves, or just trying to get you to hear them out. Someone is also pressing they want to press the reset button, like, oh, let's do this over, let's start over again, like let's build, let's try to get on the right page, let's try, I'm just seeing that someone is just really wanting to put more time and effort into a situation. Now, I don't know if you're on the same page with that. I do feel like you're being very guarded though towards this person, or just being really standoffish. So it just depends on whether or not you want to deal with this person, whether or not you really want to put all that time and effort into a situation. They're going to try many times, or there's going to be different advances, meaning that, hi, Empress. What they're going to do is that they're going to either like shower you with gifts, they're going to shower you with romantic gestures to try to get you to kind of like get you to see them. Because what I'm seeing is that you're ignoring them, or you're not really wanting to kind of like deal with them. It's strange because I feel like you're also currently, your emotional state, you're very emotional at this moment, or very sensitive at this state. I also feel like you're you may be having, I know I always get this for you, Evian, and I don't mean to embarrass you when I say this, but I feel like your orgasms are very sensitive too. Like, you may be very sensitive with your orgasms, or you may cry when you orgasm, or you may tear up when you orgasm. I know this is really embarrassing to say this on live, but this is what I always get for you. And not only you, there's somebody else that always gets readings from me that I always pick that up too. Like, your orgasms are very sensitive, or that they're very I mean, I guess the word is explosive, but I feel like you're just very sensitive right now. Your body is sensitive right now. It's mainly your body. That's what it is. Your body is very sensitive right now. And I do feel like I'm picking up on like you being just emotional. You may be doing a lot of crying. If it's not crying, it's just like you are being very sensitive at this moment. And I do feel like you're really not wanting people to get close to you. Hold on. Damn, man, my daddy is like on one. What is he? I text him. Okay. I just feel like you're very sensitive at this moment. And it's okay to feel sensitive. It's okay to feel very raw and tender right now. But I feel like that's what you're going through. And I do feel like there seems to be like someone has been thinking about you. There also seems to be possibly some sort of daydreaming too. So I don't know if someone is daydreaming about you, or you daydreaming about them. But I do feel like someone is kind of wanting to reconcile with you. And I do feel like someone is wanting to like balance to be restored with you as well. Again, you might not be in a space to take that right now because you are very sensitive right now. You may have a lot on your plate too, is what I'm seeing. Like, you're like, I can't deal with this right now. Like, I have too much going on right now, or I can't deal with this right now. It's whatever. There's something else that is bothering you that you feel like you can't really take on with this. You know how someone is just coming off so sensitive, and just like, dude, like, relax. Why are you so sensitive? Why are you so emotional? I'm getting that. Someone is being overly sensitive. Someone's being overly like emotional, and you're just like looking at them like, dude, like, relax. It could sometimes be a turn off. It could be like, you're acting like a female right now. Relax. I feel like that is what's happening. Whoever this person is, I feel like it's a man, but it could be another woman. But I feel like it's a man. I feel like a man is being too sensitive or too emotional right now, and you're just like, I can't deal with all of your emotions right now. It just feels like a wave. It's just like it's just like, dude, relax. And it might be because this person has been holding on to this emotion for a very long time, and it's coming out of their pores. It's like seeping out of their pores now. And it's just like, you had all this time to be this way. Like, now all of a sudden you want to be this way. Now I'm going to put you on timeout. Now you have to wait when I'm ready. So I feel like that is what's happening. Evian, I did not mean to read you, sweetie. I did not mean to read you. I'm sorry. You do need a break. You do need a break. You have a lot going on right now. A lot. It could be with like family, but I feel like it's a lot right now. You need to take a break. It's heavy energy that you're dealing with right now. You're very emotional. I don't know why I picked up on your orgasms, but I just feel like you're very sensitive right now. And I might be picking up on your orgasms because I feel like the labia is like the most sensitive like where your sacral chakra is very sensitive right now. He's very emotional. I know he is. I see it. And that's exactly what's happening. I know. I see it. He's very emotional. He's I don't want to say he's female, but he's definitely coming off as a lot. You know how when women are pregnant and they're just very overly sensitive and just like, no, you can't have the chip, and they just start crying. And just like, why are you crying? I just told you you can't have no chips. It's just like that. He's just like really sensitive right now. He doesn't want to hear no, and you're telling him no, and he doesn't like that. So just be very cautious in the way that you communicate with this person, because they're very sensitive, and they're not wanting you to hurt their feelings too. I'm sorry to put your sex life on Front Street. I'm so sorry, but honestly, if I don't tell you, it's gonna fester inside of me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you, boo. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. But orgasms is a beautiful thing. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. She's like, he's acting like a bitch. I mean, I didn't want to say it, but I didn't want to say he was acting like a bitch, but definitely acting like a female. He's just really sensitive right now. He's coming off as a woman in my reading. That's why I said maybe it's a woman, but he's acting like a woman. Like he's coming off very passive. He's very nurturing, which is very sweet, because a lot of men are not nurturing, but he's very nurturing. Like this is someone who wants children. This is someone who likes to take care of their women emotionally, and also financially, and also mentally too. So I feel like this is someone that would fulfill you emotionally, or be what you need at the moment emotionally. But it's up to you whether or not you want to deal with that. I just feel like you are at the same place too, where you are also very emotional. So two emotional people coming together right now may not be the right thing to do just yet. I just feel like somebody's just coming off really. I feel like, you know what it is. I feel like he won't allow you to be the woman in the relationship. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying that he won't allow you. What it would essentially do is like you would feel like your feelings are invalidated, because it's just like, damn, like let me feel this, like let me feel this, and you be of concern to me, you know, and it's not like that. It's like you know how when you throw a fit and you be a brat with your man, and you want your man to be like, okay, baby, like let's you know what's wrong, let me help you, like let's go get some tea. You hungry? You want that as a woman. You want your man to like make you feel special when you're in your moment or when you're sensitive. I feel like you won't get a chance to feel that way, and that may bother you. You're just like, this person's never gonna let me be in my feelings and cater to my needs. This person's never gonna let me. It's a sense of invalidating your feelings. I get it. I definitely get it. It's just like you may feel like this person is just too sensitive and too needy and too clingy. You're just like, damn, let me be the woman in this. Like, let me be the woman in all of this. And I feel like they're not letting you do that, and you're just like, I want to be a woman. I want to be a brat one day, and you know, I just feel like you want to be that, and he's just not letting you do that. So I mean, it just all depends, you know, what you want to do. All right, let me do Largan, then I need to stop talking. I'm talking too much. All right, let me tell you guys the list. So it's Largan, San, Kivana, Sarah, and then Marie. All right. Yeah. I didn't do you yet, Sarah. I'm doing Largan, then San, then Kivana, then Sarah, then Marie. Alright, so this is for, oh, it came out reverse. I don't read reversals, but it came out reverse. Ooh. Largan, honey. Oh, Lorgan. Oh my God. Sorry. Lorgan. I'm so sorry. You're welcome, Sarah. I'm so sorry. And I said it right the last time, right? Dang. Okay. Okay, so Lorgan, what I'm seeing with you is that you may feel overwhelmed There may be a lot of signs and synchronicities that you may be receiving from the universe or from God, whatever you believe. I also feel like there's a lot of messages that you're also receiving during your sleep. There also seems to be like it's strange because the universe is channeling you instead of you channeling the universe. So I feel like the universe is just like, hey, like the universe is like, hey, trying to get your attention, and you're not paying any attention. Like you also may be trying to like ignore your intuition. Now you may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This may be an ex. This may be somebody you're possibly previously romantically involved with. This is someone who is very toxic. This is someone who's very manipulative. This is also someone who may have possibly betrayed you in a sense. So be careful with that because you're welcome, Evian. You're my boo. You're my day one. I have people, a lot of day ones in here. Like Evian, Bryce. Who else is my day one? Paola's been here for a minute too. Jenny. Yeah, y'all all been here from like day one. You're welcome. Shannon, Juicy. Like they're all been here since day one. But I feel like with you, Lorgan, I feel like this is someone that is very toxic, so just be careful with this. This is someone that can be very controlling as well. I don't know if you are the one that's coming off controlling, but they are one coming off controlling too. But I do feel like this is something that you may have wished for, prayed for, subconsciously manifested for some reason. So you're getting what you wanted. This is what you wanted. There also seems to be, who is that? That's my daddy. Can you put my TV? Sorry, y'all. Let me answer my daddy because if I don't answer him, he's not gonna leave me alone. He want to put something in my garage, sir. Anyways, I do feel like there is definitely like someone is possibly thinking of you. I also feel like it's mutual energy. So I do feel like when you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you, and vice versa. So there seems to be something about some sort of deep desires with this too. So I don't know if this person is desiring you or you're desiring this person. But you're definitely getting what you asked for. You may have prayed for this person or subconsciously manifested. And the universe is just like, well, you asked for this, so here, take it. And you may be like, I was just kidding. I was just playing. I don't really want this anymore. And the universe is just like, you asked this. You asked us for this. Like, we had to go look for this person. We had to go hunt this person down. You better take this shit. So that's what's happening. The universe is just like, no take backs. This is what you want. This is what you want. So I feel like you're getting your desires met. Now, what I'm also getting is that I didn't want to say this. This can be someone who has a lot of deep-rooted trauma. This is someone who also is. Be careful that someone's not using you as a void, or you are using them as a void. Because I'm seeing that someone is feeling empty or lost, and they may be trying to use you to kind of like. I feel like someone is trying to fill a hole, right? Someone's trying to use you to fill a hole that they have within themselves. So I just would be very cautious with that. And I do also feel like this is a repeat offender. So if you decide to move forward with this energy, just know that this person is going to repeat the same bullshit. So I'm just letting you know right now, this is a repeat offender. This is someone that is always going to emotionally let you down. This is someone that meets some of your standards, but not all of your standards. And you're just like, well, I'm comfortable with this person. And the universe is just like, okay, you're comfortable with this person? Cool. We're going to give you this person. But this person doesn't meet all of your standards or your check. Like I feel like you have a checklist of the things that you want. You're just like, I want in a man or a woman this. And they meet, let's say, 25 or 50% of the things that you require or you desire. And you're just like, it's hard out here. Maybe I should just take it. And the universe is just like, okay, well, you could take it. But just know that this person is not going to fulfill all of the desires or all of the needs that you desire. So just be careful with that. And this is a repeat offender. Like, this is someone that's going to keep, and they're selfish. selfish energy. This is selfish. This is someone that they don't care if they hurt you. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. This is someone that only concerned with their needs. This is someone that is only, and it's an energy vampire. They just told me what it was. It's an energy vampire. This is someone that uses women to fulfill themselves. It's like Thor. Is it Thor? The one that collects the jewels. I feel like this is someone who just collects women and uses women for specific needs in each of the women, and uses it as fuel. You're like, ooh, like I feel good now. Like, and this is someone who requires a lot of attention too. So they may just want your attention. So just be careful with that. Again, it's entirely up to you, but I just feel like someone is like collecting trophies. It could be that too, collecting trophies. So let's do sand. I got goosebumps. Okay, so if this is for Stan, what I'm seeing for you, Stan, is that you really need to pay attention to your intuition. I'm also seeing that you keep looking or searching, or I guess it's looking or searching for some sort of validation or some sort of confirmation or some sort of advice, and the universe is just like, stop looking around, stop trying to find answers. You already know what you need to do, but I feel like sometimes you don't know what you're doing, and you're looking for some sort of confirmation. I do feel like there seems to be some sort of like miscommunication between you and an earth sign, or it could be a water sign, but I'm just seeing like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe possibly Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be any of those signs. But I do feel like there seems to be some sort of miscommunication. There also needs to be some sort of communication that does need to be worked on between you and someone. There also seems to be some sort of petty energy between you and this person. I'm getting Petty. Like, I feel like there's something about like you mirroring each other's, I guess, like mirroring each other's ways. Like, kind of just like, okay, well, if you don't acknowledge me, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. Like, if you don't talk to me, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. If you don't do this, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. I just feel like you're trying to match someone's energy, or they're trying to match your energy. There also seems to be some sort of miscommunication about your money. Girl, you better, whoever's handling your money, I don't know who's handling your money. Or maybe you're the one that needs to be handling your money properly. But something about your money that needs to be handled properly, or you need to kind of like allocate or delegate your finances. Because I do feel like there seems to be some sort of miscommunication with your finances. Also, if you're signing some sort of agreement or some sort of documentation, please have somebody look over it, because someone is either one trying to I'm seeing you signing something, but there seems to be some sort of power struggles, or there seems to be two people involved in the signing of this documentation or this contract. So please look over it, or have somebody look over it, because I am seeing that you're going to be signing some sort of agreement soon. And whatever the agreement is, it has to do with money. It has to do with either money, or it has to do with some sort of something that you're working on. It doesn't have to be something that you're working on creatively, but I'm just seeing creative efforts that are going to be supported by the universe. But the universe is also saying that you also need to pay attention to something that you're signing, some sort of documentation. Like, someone needs to look over your documentation that you're signing. I feel like the universe also may have been trying to warn you, or trying to protect you from this for whatever reason. And there also seems to be like some sort of stagnant energy in your life as far as some sort of documentation or some sort of contract. So I feel like something is always close to getting done, and then all of a sudden, like, you get knocked 10 spaces back. So there seems to be like progression, and then just like stagnant energy. Progression, stagnant energy. It's like almost to the finish line, like running to the finish line, and the finish line keeps moving. The finish line keeps moving and moving and moving, and you're just like, shit, like I'm running. I'm trying to run, trying to get to and the finish line is moving and moving. So there seems to be something that just keeps slipping out of your fingers. Oh, Empress, these are paid readings. Like, you send a Cash App donation, and then I send you your reading. Oh, well, I do it live. But there seems to be like the goalpost keeps moving for you, San. But again, there seems to be some sort of documentation that you really need to look after. And I do feel like the universe is also telling you to get out of your feelings, because your feelings are your feelings, or what you think is best for you is getting in your way of you getting where you need to be. So there seems to be a little bit of self-sabotage going on with you. Or you're constantly in your mind. There seems to be like you overthinking something that should just come natural to you. But you're just like being very anal or very meticulous about it. Okay? That's what I'm getting for you, Sam. Alright, let me do Kivana. Alright, so Kivana, then Sarah, then Marie. You're welcome, San. I haven't seen you since high school, so I hope you're doing amazing. Alright, let's do Kivana. Girl, San, just whatever you're signing, is this some sort of documentation? Like, just get it looked over. Like, get some sort of legal aid. Get some sort of legal aid, because I'm seeing that I'm not saying that someone's trying to trick you to get money out of you for your talents, but I'm just seeing that whatever you're signing, I'm gonna use this example, right? Let's say you're signing a documentation, they're like, okay, we're gonna give you this amount of money, right? I'm gonna come up with a number. Let's say it's $50,000, right? You're like, okay, that's a lot of money. Let me sign. Be careful, because there's something in that documentation that is going to prolong your money. So you're not gonna get that money up front. It's gonna take time to get that money. Like, when I mean time, I mean years to see that money. So that's why I say be careful what you're signing, because yes, they're saying you're going to get this money, you're going to recoup, or you're going to, whatever this documentation is, yes, you're going to have that, but just know that there's something in it. I mean, it could be a clause, it could be anything, but it's prolonging you to get that money. So let's say you expect that money within a year or two. You're not going to see that money within maybe possibly 8 to 10 years. So be careful what you're signing. Just see, you on game. All right, let me do Kivana, and then Sarah, then Marie. It's a clause. I don't know. Just be careful. Like, even if, like, I don't care who your manager is, I don't care who. If they're like, oh, no, just sign. No. I need a lawyer to see this. You need somebody behind you that's gonna be like, hey, you need somebody that's gonna look after you. Not saying that your manager or whoever you're with is not looking after you. Oh, you never got the contract? You need to look over that contract. There's a reason. There's something in that contract. I'm telling you. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. All right, let me do Kivana. There's something that ties you to that person. That's how person keeps showing up in your readings, Stan. I'm telling you, Stan, there's still gonna be delays. A lot of delays. Like, you think it's not anytime soon. Unfortunately, it's not anytime soon. Like, I'm seeing years. What was that? The 5 of Swords? 5 years? You're welcome, boo. Just be careful, because I feel like there seems to be, like, you're not gonna see something for a while. I would get my hands on that contract, because there's something in it that somebody purposely put in it so that you will not reap the benefits of it. And again, I don't feel like they're taking money from you. I feel like there was just a clause in there that just says there's a delay in it. There seems to be some sort of delay. So I don't feel like someone's trying to rip you off or anything like that. But I just feel like someone is just like, somebody around you fucked up is what I'm getting. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm getting. Somebody around you fucked up. They're like, dang, like she's not gonna see this. She's not gonna see nothing for a while. Um, so I would, whoever has that contract, I would just, if you could get a copy or if you can get emailed or something like that, and then have someone, a paralegal or somebody look like, oh shoot, I'm gonna drop my shit. Have some, okay, check my team of people around me. Yes, you do. You really do. Somebody around you is fucking up. Someone around you is fucking up. Or they don't know what they're doing. Somebody's winging it. They're winging it. They don't know what they're doing. They're like, they're winging it. They don't know what they're doing. They say they know what they're doing. They think they know what they're doing, but they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They're just winging it, unfortunately. And you need to really assess the people that you have around you. Like, I feel like you just need a whole new team, and I'm just being honest. Like, you just need a whole new team of people. I just feel like it's a lot of stagnant energy around you. Everything is just, it's not moving. It's like everything, you're still in the same place. It's not moving. You should have been way far ahead than where, because girl, you're talented. You should have been way far ahead and then where you are now. So somebody on your team is fucking up, or somebody on your team don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just winging it, unfortunately. So reevaluate the people that you have around you, and really reevaluate the direction, because I feel like there's people around you that they see a direction for you, but that's not your vision. You're like, that's not what I want to do, but they are kind of like imposing their vision on you, you know? So I'm not trying to get too deep, because I will not shut the fuck up. I will not shut up. All right, so let me do Kivana. Kivana, what I'm seeing with you is that, oh God, let's see. Oh my God, Kivana, step to the front of the classroom, child. What is going on? Somebody from your past is coming back around. You're welcome, saying like, hit me up if you need me. Hit me up if you need me. Hit me up if you need me. Like, if you need me, like, hey, can you pull cards to see if this? Let me know. Like, because I feel like you're so talented. You should have been way further than what you are doing right now. There were so many opportunities that came into your life that were missed. Like, so many opportunities. Like, there were so many things that could have been given to you to propel your career. Like, there's so many missed opportunities. But I'm not gonna I will not shut up if I don't move on. I'm not gonna stop. But I feel like with you, Kivana, there's somebody that's coming into your life that you have not spoken to. You may have cut this person off. You may have no. You may have cut this. Kivana, why are you scared? You my day one too. You've been coming into me from the beginning. What you scared for? I do feel like there's something about you having to kind of pay attention, because I do feel like somebody you have not heard from is going to be coming into your life. I do also feel that there seems to be like some sort of resistance with like starting new with this person. So this may be like them coming towards you like, hey, like, you know, let's do this again. Like, let's try to figure things out. And you're just like, no, like, I don't think so. Or you're just being very resistant to it because I feel like you more so don't trust what's being offered to you. Hi, Monette. So what I'm seeing is that there's someone from your past that's going to be resurfacing. There seems to be some sort of unfinished business that you may have with this person. You have not talked to this person, or there's no communication. There seems to be some sort of blockages in communication with this person, but the universe is possibly trying to get your attention and be like, hey, you need to handle this right now. You're just like, no, I don't. And the universe is just like, yeah, you do. Like, we need to discuss this. This needs to be worked out. But I feel like you're kind of like resisting that from actually happening. So you're actually resisting progression in your life. I always say this to my clients, and you are a client, you've had a reading from me before, but sometimes we have to have these uncomfortable conversations with people that we do not want to have, so that we can be able to close that door, so that we can be able to move on and move forward in our lives. there is such a thing of trying to ignore something. It's kind of just like, okay, if I don't pay it attention, that means it doesn't exist. No, it's still there. You still have to acknowledge it. But in your mind, you're like, well, if I don't give it any attention, if I don't give it any life, and if I don't give it any energy, then it doesn't exist. And the universe is just like, that's not how shit works. Like, you have to acknowledge it, work through it, close it, then move on. So I feel like that is what's happening. Like, you're having to kind of like go back to a drawing board, or having to kind of like deal with the situation that you are uncomfortable or not really wanting to deal with. This is familiar energy. This is somebody that you know. This is not a stranger. This is mutual energy, so you guys may not be both talking to each other, or there seems to be some sort of blockages again in communication. I do also feel like there is something about someone trying to cut off their emotions. So someone's just like, oh, I don't care about that person. That's a lie. You do care about that person. I don't know if you're doing that or the other person is doing that, but someone's just like, oh, I don't care about the person. Like, they could kick rocks. That's not true. Somebody's lying. Somebody's acting like they don't care when they really do care. Hey, why are we doing this? Why are we playing these games? Like, why are we playing these games? Like, why are we doing this? So I feel like that is what's happening. Someone's just like, I don't care. Like, and it's not true. You do care. You do, and it's mutual energy. It's not the other person. It's both people. Like, both people still either have some sort of feelings, or like, I feel like both people are trying to like turn off their feelings, like a switch, like turn it off. Excuse me. That is impossible. Excuse me, I have hiccups. That's impossible. Like, you have to get, oh my God, my hiccups. You have to get through it. So somebody may be acting like they don't care when they really do care. And there seems to be like you trying to resist some sort of temptation. Or they may be trying to resist some sort of temptation with you. So two people are in denial. Two people are in denial. It's not just one person. It's two people. Two people are in denial. I didn't mean to go in on you, but I don't know why you're acting like that. Maybe it's because you know who the bullshit that comes along with this person. You're not really wanting to deal with that. But I just feel like two people are acting like they don't care when they really do. You're sparing your feelings. Well, it's inevitable. They're coming back, and you're gonna have to deal with it, involuntarily or voluntarily. So what you want to do? I'm just being honest. It's going to happen voluntarily or involuntarily. So you're either going to deal with it now, or you're going to have to deal with it next lifetime, because it's going to happen. It's something that's part of your destiny. So it's part of your fate. So either deal with it this lifetime or deal with it next lifetime. It's entirely up to you. You can't keep running forever. You can't. Because y'all been running through all of these lifetimes. Y'all both been running. Oh my God. Kivana, please get off this live and go listen to the song by Sabrina Claudio called Running Through Lovers. I just heard that song out of the blue. Running Through Lovers by Sabrina Claudio. Running Through Lovers. Searching for... Go listen to that song, okay? That's my song. I love Sabrina Claudio. She's like one of my favorite artists. But go listen to Sabrina Claudio. It's called Running Through Lovers. So go after this live and go listen to that song. Go listen to that song. All right, so let me do Sarah, and then I'm going to do Marie. All right. Now I got that song stuck in my head. All right, Sarah. Hopefully Sarah's here, child. You're welcome, Kibana. Go listen to that song. You're going to love it. I think you're going to like that song. It's a beautiful song. Funny you bring that up, Sarah, because he's showing up in your reading. I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or possibly Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this person's definitely showing up in your reading, Sarah. This is someone that is coming back into your life. You have unfinished business with this person. I do feel like this is someone that's been in and out of your life. I do feel like this person has some sort of deep emotions for you, but they hide it. You will be reconciling with your baby daddy, Sarah. I'm just being honest. If you want this to happen, then yeah, that that's gonna happen for you. I feel like there's gonna be a reconciliation. You guys will be amicable. You guys will figure things out. I do feel like you guys are gonna it's gonna be smooth sailing or smooth waters with you guys if there seems to be some sort of turbulence between you and this person, because I do feel like there was a little rough. It was a little rough. Definitely a little rough. Oh, he's an Aries. He does care about you. He does care about you. Deep feelings for you. He's very sensitive. He acts like he's not, but he's very sensitive. He's very emotional. This is someone who's like very alpha male on the outside, but on the inside is just like a ball of mush, like mashed potatoes. They're really sensitive. You have to be careful how you speak to them or how you go about expressing yourself, because they get their feelings hurt very um, easily. This can also be someone who's going to be very insecure. Yeah, I saw there was turbulence. It's temporary. You guys are gonna work things out. He's gonna offer something, but just be careful, because this is someone that's been in and out of your life. This seems to be like on off, in out. We together, we not together. We sleeping around, we not sleeping around. We talking, we not talking. Like, I'm getting that energy from that person. Like, and it's up to you whether or not you want to deal with that. There seems to be like you guys don't see eye to eye, and that's what's stopping this connection from moving forward. Like, you guys don't really know how to talk to each other. That's what it is. I feel like one person is listening and the other person is hearing each other. Both people are not listening. Listening is taking in information and implementing change. Hearing somebody is just like, oh yeah, I heard you, but not really taking in the information that they're trying to tell you. It's just, yeah, I heard you. Not really caring what the other person has to say, really. Very macho man, like very like machismo, like very I want to run the household, I want to be this, I like very it's not ego. I mean, it could be, but I don't feel like it's ego. It's like they want to be in charge really badly, but they don't know how to lead just yet. Not saying that they can't. They can, but they're just letting their emotion keeps clouding them. It's their emotions is what's stopping them from being the man that they want to be. It's just an emotional person. This is someone that is very sensitive. They can somewhat be very passive. This is someone that is. I think it's sweet though. I think it's really sweet, but they hide a lot of their emotions. They don't want you to know how they feel. They see it as weakness. It's weakness to them. Them being sensitive is weakness. Also, it's hard for a man to show their emotions, because men are supposed to be leaders. Men are supposed to be providers. Men are supposed to be seen as tough exteriors. They're not supposed to be weak. They're not supposed to be vulnerable. They're not supposed to be sensitive. They're supposed to get shit done. And I feel like that's what he's trying to portray, because that's what he's seen around him. Around him, that's how men are supposed to act. But he's not like that. I don't know why he just won't let that go. It's ego, but I feel like he's very sensitive. He's a good provider. He's very nurturing. I think it's sweet. I like men who are nurturing and sweet and sensitive, and I like that. He's very nurturing. Good father. Good father. Very good father. But Sarah, be patient. It's gonna come together. You guys will work things out. You guys will be in a better space for sure. And you're gonna be happy because you're gonna feel like the ball is in your court. You guys are gonna move things forward. Give it space. Give it time. Give it time, Sarah. I feel like you're wanting things to happen now, but I feel like there's some sort of divine timing, and there also seems to be something about like you're having to be prepared for it too. Because I feel like if you were to have this man right now, snap your fingers, you would not be prepared for it. Let's be honest, you would not be prepared for it at all. So give yourself grace. Give him grace. Give yourself grace. All right, let me do, shoot, got a ringing in my ear. Shit. Okay, maybe that's a good thing for you, Sarah. Oh, I got a ringing in my ear. Okay. That's, yeah. But I see you guys working things out or being a lot more amicable or being in a better space, Sarah. So just be patient. I feel like if you were to have that right now, you guys would not. It's just right now. It's just the trust needs to be built. A new foundation needs to be rebuilt between you and this person. Give it space. Give it time. The kids will be fine. I know you worry about the kids. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I promise. They'll be fine. You haven't given him none since y'all broke up 3 years ago? Oh, so he's sex deprived. He's sex deprived. Okay. Good. Stand your ground, Sarah. He'll respect you more. Stand your ground. Implement those boundaries. He'll respect you more. I promise he will. He'll respect you more. Because you were slacking in the beginning. You would let him take you for a ride. So put your foot down. Put your foot down, Sarah. All right, let me do Marie. All right, let me see. I'm starting to get a headache. Oh my God, I got that song stuck in my head by Sabrina Claudio, Running Through Lovers. It's a beautiful song. All right, let me do Marie. Hopefully Marie is here. Come on, Marie. Marie, you're going to have all your desires that's going to manifest for you. You're overthinking things. I don't know why, but I feel like things are going to happen for you. I do feel like you're going to get what you want. I see you happy. I see abundance. I see prosperity. I see things falling into place for you. I see it. It's just like you're overthinking it because the 10 of Cups came out. 10 of Cups, ultimate happiness. So I feel like it's gonna happen for you, but I feel like you're rushing things. You're being prepared for it. Like you really need to be like, I don't. Let me say it the nice way. Like go sit down. Sit down real quick. Come here, sit next to me. Like sit down real quick. It's gonna happen. Like relax. But I feel like it's just like. It's like, I don't know if it's like the anxiety or the nerves, but I feel like you're just really, really, really like, your energy. I feel like you need to go on vacation. Go on vacation. You need a vacation. Marie, you need to go on vacation. I see you by water. You need to be by water. Like, you need to be like, calm down. Cause I feel like you're just so like, like, you need to calm down. I feel like your energy is like, cause I'm getting hyper. Like, you know, like you need to like you need to like know it's gonna happen. Just sit in it. Like just sit in it. All right, let me do Marie. See? You see? The 9 of Swords came. I see. It's back again. The 10 of Cups is back again. The 10 of Cups is back again. I can't make this shit up. It's back again. Oh my God, Marie. You have a lot of anxieties and it's causing your emotions to be back. It's like your emotions are just like all over the place. You know what it is, Marie? You don't like stagnant energy. You're just like me. You don't like stagnant energy. You don't like things to be too calm. Not saying calm, not saying that that's a bad thing, but you're very much so like, okay, so what are we doing next? Like you're very forward thinking. You're very like ambitious. Like you're the type of person where like if I talk to you the next 6 months, life will be totally different. That's how it is. Like you are forever growing and progressing, and things are all constantly happening for you. So when people like, if I talk to you today, you're like, oh, like things are happening. But if I talk to you next month, like, girl, guess what? Like this happened, that happened, that happened. Like it's like things are always constantly moving in your life. It's a lot of like what is it called? I just had it. Oh my God, Spirit, bring it back. There's a constant damn it, I lost it. Can y'all bring it back? Please? Dang, I had it. Can y'all please? What was it? What is it? There's always gonna be like a lot of energy around you. I manifest at the speed of light, so winning. So yeah, you do, you do. You're a good manifester though, but I feel like when things are manifesting the pace that you would like, you get discouraged. You get really discouraged, or you feel like the universe is not listening to you, which is not true. The universe is like, okay, we get it, we got it, thank you, okay, we get it. But it needs to happen when we say it happens, or when we feel like you're prepared for it to happen. But you don't want to hear that. You're like, okay, well, y'all gave me this like that. Why can't y'all give me this like that? And the universe is just like, you're not ready for it just yet. Like, you need to wait. You need to kind of like give us time, or they feel like you're not ready for it just yet. There seems to be a lot of anxiety during your sleep too. You might be waking up very fatigued or not well rested, even though you're getting the good amount of sleep, or a good amount of hours of sleep. There also seems to be like it could be anxiety, stress, or possibly feeling confused. Your emotions can possibly be clouding um, your thoughts. Somebody's gonna give you money. I'm seeing somebody giving you a lot of money, and you're stressed out whether or not it's gonna actually happen. But somebody's gonna give you a lot of money. This is someone who is also very sensitive too, so be careful. Don't rush this person. You know what I mean when I say that too. Don't rush this person. Like, if they say that they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it. They're definitely gonna do it. But you're just like, no, no, no. Maybe is he gonna? Is she? Like, it's like, no, they're gonna do it. But you can't rush this person to do it. Like, you have to let this person do it when they feel like they're ready to do it. But I feel like someone's gonna give you some sort of money, and you're gonna have a lot of money to play with too. There also seems to be someone that wants to reconcile. Okay, Marie. I see a relationship on the horizon. You're going to be reconciling with somebody. You also may. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. When you get engaged, oh my God, I'm getting emotional. uh, when you get engaged, why am I crying? Oh my goodness, this is so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know why I'm crying, but because I'm seeing an engagement. But when you get engaged, you're gonna be so afraid that, oh my God, oh my God, my eyes are burning now. When you get engaged, you're not gonna tell anybody. You're gonna be really secretive about it. You're not gonna tell anybody. And I feel like the reason why you're gonna keep it really like under wraps when you get engaged, or like when you get into a relationship, like, you don't want anybody to know about it. You're like, no, I don't want anybody to know about it. Like, you're gonna be very guarded towards this person. You're gonna be very protective of this person. Be very, very protective of the relationship. I feel like you're gonna be greedy. Like, you don't want to share this person. You're gonna be like, oh no, like, I don't want. Even with your friends, you're just like, oh no, like, I feel like you're gonna have a person like, oh my God, don't look at him, don't touch him. Don't look at him, don't touch him. Like, I feel like you're gonna be that person. Like, you're gonna be like, no, like, you're gonna be very like secretive, and you're not gonna tell anybody. You're gonna hide your engagement. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, hiding your engagement. You're not really wanting to announce it. You're not really, and you may take a while to tell your friends and your family too. Like, I just feel like when you get proposed to, it's just gonna be you and that person. It's not gonna be a whole bunch of people around. And I do feel like this is someone who is going to like um, have a lot of emotions for you, deep emotions for you. You may be very guarded towards this person because this is in your nature. You're, as a healer, you're very protective of yourself. So I feel like when this person comes into your life, you're going to more so operate out of your divine masculine energy, and you're going to be very protective. And you're just like, I don't like, what do you like? even when they're trying to date you, you're gonna be like, where are you taking me and where? Like, I feel like you're just gonna be very protective. It's not a new person. It's not a new person. This is somebody that you know. It's somebody that you know. It's someone that is familiar. Um, yeah. And you're gonna be very defensive towards what spirit has to tell you around that time. Like you're gonna be having a lot of anxieties, a lot of confusion. And you're just like, spirit, I just need a concrete answer. Like, please tell me. And the spirit's just like, because I feel like when this person comes into your life, you're gonna either get a lot of readings. Not from me. It doesn't have to be from me. You're gonna get a lot of readings. You're gonna be looking for a lot of confirmations. You're gonna be keep asking spirit about whether or not you should get involved with this person or say yes to this person. That you're going to be asking a lot of questions. And since the where's that card? The King of Swords is here. The universe is just like, you can make, it's up to you. Like, if you want this, you can have it. Like, it's up to you. But you're wanting to know if this is your person. Like, if this is the person. You're like, is this the person? And the universe is just like, girl, if you don't make a decision and get out of our faces, like, it's up to you. Like, you make a decision. I feel like when it comes to your love life, you're looking for like that one. Like, you have that one on a pedestal. Like, you have that one. Like, it's like you've created this one. Like, the one. Like, he's gonna be this. He's gonna be that. Like, you've created it already in your mind, and you feel like every man that comes into your life is just like, is that the person that I created in my mind? Like, you're always constantly second guessing yourself. But I feel like when that person comes into your life, you're going to be very, very doubtful. And I feel like universe, you're going to keep looking for answers. Like, you're going to get a lot of readings. You're going to be talking to the universe a lot. Like, you're going to be looking for confirmation. The universe is not going to give you the confirmation that you're looking for at all. Like, so if you expect the universe to be like, yeah, this is him. Like, ding, 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 ding. This is it. We're out of the game. Like, this is it. You're out of the game. You're married. This is it. It's not going to be like that at all. At all. I feel like that's going to happen to me too, Marie, so shh. Because I pulled cards for me, and the universe just, and they gave me a card that said, I'm not going to tell you shit. You make decision because you know exactly what you want. You make decision whether or not this is the person for you. Like, the universe is going to be like, what you looking at? What you looking at us for? You know what you want. Like, what you looking at us for? You know exactly what you want. Like, don't look at us. They're like, don't look at us. Like, you know exactly what you need to do. But you're just like, no, please, I need concrete. Give me an earthquake. Give me an earthquake, damn it. I want to know if this is the 111. And I feel like the universe is just like, no, like, you make that decision whether or not, there's no concrete answer. There won't be a concrete answer. So if you're expecting a concrete answer when this man comes into your life, there's not going to be a concrete answer. I know you told me who my husband was. I know. I know you told me who my husband was. I'm excited. But I feel like, I feel like you're not going to get a concrete answer. I feel like me, you are it's crazy. I feel like me, you are on the same spiritual path, but different planes, if that makes any sense. Like, we're literally right here, but we're just like different planes, so I feel like we're looking for that concrete, like, ding ding ding, that's it, you're out of the game, like, this is your person, this is who you're going to be with forever. And the universe is just like, they're not going to do that for us. The universe is just like, you guys are highly spiritual, you guys know what you want, you guys are very in tune. What does your heart say? What does your energy say about this person? So they're forcing you to make that decision. So it's not gonna be ding 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 like everybody else around you. Like, you're like, oh my god, I just knew when I met him. It's not gonna be like that. It's not. It's definitely gonna be like, you're gonna have to feel your way through it, and there definitely is going to be some like ups and downs, because I'm seeing that your anxieties are clouding your judgment. Is this soon? Yes. It's soon. Something that you've been wanting for a very long time too. That's what I'm saying. Something that you've been wanting for. It's in the works. The universe is preparing it for you, but it's definitely in the works. And this is something that's going to be coming out of the blue. This is someone that's going to come in to pursue you. I'm getting Emperor vibes. So this is someone who is going to be well established. They're going to have a lot of money. This is someone that is going to, like, I'm getting like mogul. I'm getting like I'm getting a mogul. I'm getting someone Fortune 500. I'm getting someone who's good with their money. Someone who has a lot of money. Well established financially. This is someone who knows what they're doing financially. Like, they make a lot of money. They can spend a lot of money too. But this is someone that is very seasoned in the game. This is not someone that doesn't know what they're doing or saying. This is definitely someone that is a business-minded person. This is someone who has businesses. This is someone that runs a lot of business. This is someone that is established. This is someone that's going to help ground you. This is someone that is going to help you bring a lot more stability in your life, because I'm seeing that you're craving stability. Like, for, let's say this person's coming into your life to stabilize you. You'll be at I know I'm going to be at your wedding. I ain't got to worry about that. I know I'm going to be at your wedding. I know I'm going to be at your wedding. But I feel like this is someone that's going to come into your life to help stabilize you, because I feel like right now there seems to be some sort of instabilities in your life right now. So I feel like this is someone that's going to be like, okay, you know what? I see she lacks here, so let me just fuel her where she lacks, which is beautiful. Like, you want a man that's going to come into your life and be like, you know what? I see her struggling. Let me come over here and be like, dun, 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 dun. I feel like this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna come into your life to stabilize you and to bring a lot of stability into your life. And that could be financially, or that could be emotionally, or just mentally. But I feel like they're gonna ground you. And this is something that you've been seeking. You want someone that's gonna help ground you. This is gonna happen out of the blue. Like, don't be like expecting like this is gonna be out of the blue. And they're gonna have deep emotions for you too. This is like, girl, the 10th Cups is showing up. So 10th Cups don't show up all the time. So I feel like this is someone that is going to be emotionally fulfilling for you, for sure. Don't try. It's also saying that not to mix your emotions with your business. Try to take business out of pleasure, or pleasure out of business, because you seem to kind of like, emotionally, you can kind of like it kind of spills into your business, or it's just your emotions spills into business, and you're having to learn how to separate it, which is kind of hard for you for some reason. Don't take things personal. It's business. That's what I'm getting. Don't take things personal. It's business. That's what I'm getting for you, Marie. That's good. Your reading was good. You could come off really emotional when it comes to business. I don't know why. You're just coming off very emotional. You take things personal when it comes to business. That's what it is. Like, when things don't happen for you, you take it very personal. And the universe is just like, no, these are lessons that you're gonna have to go through. It's like they're strengthening you for downfalls, because you never expect downfalls, and you never get them. So when you get them, you take them as blows. You take your losses as blows, because you're not used to losses. You're not used to losing. So when something doesn't go in your favor, you sulk. You definitely sulk a little bit, and the universe is just like, no, we're building character. We're building your character. You need to learn how it feels to lose. And you're just like, I don't want to lose. I don't like this feeling. And the universe is just like, we're strengthening you. You always win, but sometimes you're gonna learn that sometimes things are not gonna go in your favor, and you're gonna have to sit in that emotion. And you don't like to sit in that emotion. You want to win all the time. You want things now. Like, you want things now. Like, I want it now. And everybody's just like, if you don't go sit down somewhere, we got it. Thank you. We got your back. Don't worry about it. But you are like, you're constantly on go. You're just like, I need to know. And the universe is just like, no, you don't. Just have faith. Trust that we know what we're doing. But you just need, you constantly need confirmation sometimes. And the universe is just like, please go sit down somewhere. We got this. We know what we're doing. But you're like, do you really know what you're doing? They're like, yeah, we got it. Relax. God. I'm glad I can make you laugh. Oh my God. You're welcome. You're welcome, you guys. I'm gonna get off because I have to go tend to my father because I gotta go pick up stuff for him. But I love you guys. If you do want to book a full reading, it'll be in the link in my bio if you're on Instagram. On IG, it'll be in the description box. I do have an online store if you do want to shop with me. I love you too, Marie. If you want to shop with me, it'll be linked in my bio or the description box. If you want a honey jar, please hit me up. The honey jars, I'm only taking a couple a month because they do take a lot out of me as usual. Zodiac readings will be up since it is August, so August will be coming up. So the readings will be on the YouTube soon. What does that tell you guys? If you want to join me on Patreon, we do spells and rituals over there. We do self-love, money, and protection. I just did protection, money, and love last week for the new moon. So if you do want to join us on Patreon, we have exclusive content on there, and they see all the zodiac readings first. That'll be on there, and yeah, I love y'all. I will see you guys in my next live, which is every Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. But yeah, I love you guys. Let me get off of here. I have to run errands, but all right, guys, let's do this all again.